You recording?
Yes. Just started.
Last time on D&D.
Dragon Ball D&D.
Yeah, Dragon Ball D&D. We started with a bunch of a dead brain. He was brain dead by the time we were done with him.
Heyo.
We decided, we sure don't want to fight a bunch of them. And so we went to the town guard and met a shady captain who didn't do very much. Then we went to Sheila, who, cleaned shop, burned down stuff, and overall was just a very synergistic boss of ours with the party. She was all about it.
Although we were led to believe that there are many, many more of the, weird brain creatures.
It could be a reoccurring plot theme. And so that was cool. Then I think after burning it down, I think we returned the carriage, which was a vital piece of information. That guy was very happy to have it back, and had a good night and all that stuff. Very important. And who left? Alex?
Okay. I put Alex in general, and I sent him a live list.
Sure.
That'll show him.
And then we went to collect our reward, I guess, because apparently that was fine. Oh, no, we talked to the dude's dad, and he said, oh, yeah, is he dead? And he was like, no, probably not dead, I guess. Probably in Sandpoint. And then,
50-50. It could go either way.
And then we went back to the Wilhelm Manor, where the dude is apparently giving us a reward, even though we totally didn't kill him. But hey, I'm not gonna argue.
Under the pretense that he puts...
Yeah, if he does get killed or something like that, we lose all the items.
We'll come back and finish the job.
Boy, howdy, that wouldn't be good if we were in the middle of a boss fight. But yeah. That's it. Now we're entering the armory. Walk, walk, walk.
Yep. So Hackett leads you down through the basement to a sub-basement, to a door off of the sub-basement, to a bigger locked door with multiple bolts on it. Undoes all the bolts. Motions to one of you to undo the highest bolt, which he can't quite reach.
I do it.
And then leads you down another short flight of stairs to a armory, which is basically an extra wide hallway with a lamp in the middle. And, rows of equipment and drawers and slides and scroll books and potion racks and...
Nice.
Armor sets and this. Okay, well, all of this stuff is traceable, so, grab what you need, bring it back to me, I'll check it out.
Cool. I look around for a bunch of cloaks, and I put one on. Hey, Aubrey, can you wear, and this is for you, can you wear cloaks of resistance over armor?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I find a cloak of resistance.
As long as you're not wearing multiple cloaks.
Yeah, I know. Then it's just way too hot. You overheat. Yeah, I think I find one, but I don't like the color, and so I try to find another one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cloaks of resistance are something that he actually does have in multiple
sweet,
shapes and
multiple
sizes.
colors. What options does he have? Hit me with like 3.
Triangle shortcut.
Okay.
Along with orange and blue stripes.
Uh-huh.
I don't know. Low, swoopy, curvy bottom.
Okay.
Blue and gold.
I definitely tried the first one on the second one on the first time, and I didn't like it. Blue and orange, nah. But what did you say? The first one was purple.
Triangular matte black.
Yeah. Is it just black? The entire thing?
Now that you look at it in the light, there's a light sparkle to it.
Yeah. I'll take that one. Sweet. What'd you guys find?
this cool ass bow. Do you like it?
Yeah. That's what does it do? How's it
Kills
feel?
things.
Kills thing. Well, how's that different from the past one?
First name kills. Last
Feels
name.
like it kills something better.
Something better. Okay, that's cool, I guess.
What is that? Is that my +1 bow?
Yes.
All right. Yeah, that's fine.
It's the +1 Bane bow.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
What was it? Is it +1 or is it +1 Bane?
Wait,
It is a Bane bow, which is a. Oh, okay. Priced at a +1 bonus, but I think it is just a bow.
Is that my
Okay.
demon bow? Did you get
Yeah,
my
that's the
demon
one.
bow?
That's
I
cool.
haven't had to shoot a demon in a while. That's funny. Yeah, take that.
I didn't really take you for an archer.
No, you squeeze the trigger. Come on.
You squeeze the trigger.
I do it from really far back. Everyone else deals with the demon.
Oh, is it a crossbow?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I
Hmm.
thought my mind's
I'm gonna poke around the racks of the melee weapons. Do I see an adamantine battle axe? Like, that's what I'm looking for.
Oh yeah. Yep. There's actually like 3 different size adamantine battle axes.
Nice.
Cool.
Large, medium, and small.
File that away. We also look for our folding boat.
Yeah, the folding boat. He does not have it here because it is currently out on loan.
I
How
know.
long would we have to wait for it to come back?
I don't know. I'm sure there's another one around town, but mine is out. He took it to the Mush Friends, and it's been like 3 weeks. I didn't think he'd be gone for 3 weeks. But when he comes back, yeah, it's yours.
All right. Okay. Well, I mean, if he doesn't have one, he doesn't have one.
I mean, we're gonna put out ears around town. I got a guy or two that, I can ask, but I don't have mine down here. Problem with boats, you always loan them out, and then your friends, have fun with them, and then don't bring them back right away.
What do you guys think? Should we have him, check his contacts to see if he can find one, or should we take this as an opportunity as a side quest to go to the Mush Fen?
That's a good. Yeah, that one.
We have been hearing about Mush Fens a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Let's do it. I've heard there's some goblins who don't want their ears anymore.
Vicious.
You hear that they don't need them?
Oh man. Oh no, please don't.
All right. Well then. So we've got the crossbow, bow, whichever one, and the cloak so far, right? What is that total up to?
I got 1,000.
Mine was 2,000.
2,300.
What?
Yeah, so it's a plus 2,000 over the base price of the masterwork item. A masterwork light crossbow is
Ugh.
what?
Okay.
250, 300.
Are you sure?
Pretty
Price. It says price is +1 bonus.
sure. I'm pretty sure it's over base price of the item. Because a +1 dagger is not the same as a +1.
Okay, well,
battle.
why is it adamantine dagger? That is 3,002 gold. Why is that not 3,302 gold? And it's not the same thing.
Because the masterwork dagger costs.
Okay, I mean, I guess. Yeah, go for it. Anyway, how much is your axe, Bigness?
3,010 gold.
Okay, so that's calculator. 3,010.
Oh, yeah. Light crossbow is 35, so no, it's 2,035.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, we have just under 4K left. Buffer, Buffer, what's up? You gotta pick,
What? Nah, I'm
Shopping
good.
bag.
You guys take the money to do memes with.
You don't want a meme?
Was that including the boat?
Oh, were we including
Without
the
taking
boat?
the boat into account. Because if we go down there in a side quest to find the boat, then it absolutely doesn't count against our total. Like, then it's just, you know.
If you just
it's
save someone's
loot, man.
life.
It's
Yeah.
fucking loot.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it is still his boat, even if we do take it. But it's true. What was I gonna do?
I'm sorry, dude. We didn't find it. Easy peasy.
You know he can
done.
track
Come to
it.
think of it, I can find out exactly where my
Yeah,
friend
I was
is.
about to say,
It's
why
very
doesn't he
cool.
just
Damn it.
track it and tell us where it is?
Yeah!
Okay.
Go,
Okay.
go find that guy and be like, hand over the boat.
Yep. Yeah, absolutely. We'll go retrieval.
Yeah.
He writes up a note that says, give the folding boat to these people, sincerely Hackett. And then inks it and, you know, lights the little candle and pours the candle wax down and puts the signet ring on it.
Nice. I assume that, Danny, you've got a scroll case that you can keep that safe and sound in.
Absolutely.
Excellent.
Cool. All right. Anything else? Okay, bye. What does the note say? Or did we not? Did he just say the Mushfens, or is there any additional?
No, he points to a map.
Oh, okay, that's good. Maps are nice.
Yep.
Okay.
It's not super approachable. It's around, you know, this side of the Mushfens.
Sure.
I'm gonna get you a better map. Dee.
Doo-doo.
It is.
Tanner, what are you not doing here for D&D?
Okay.
Why are you in general? Okay, Tanner joined general, but didn't do anything. Never mind.
He has it over here near Wardle.
Oh, that's a little bit out of the way.
Looks like he went, they put in at Wardle and then,
That's why they needed the boat.
looks like he was sailing upriver with the boat.
Yeah, man, that is not enjoyable.
Sorry, where at? I had an image on the screen that was a stock image
Wordle.
for...
Hi,
Okay.
Tanner.
He
Yeah,
pinged,
no TTS, man. Don't do that.
Can't see how many Jasons there are here. Looks like, 129 miles? What the fuck? To move all these Jasons.
Just a normal amount of Jasons.
Okay, I can probably stop
Wait,
elevator
that's-
stuck now that we're done shopping.
I wish that was easily divisible, but basically, a white and a black, east up the Yanabakar out of Wordle. I'll bet you he's still on the river. Who knows? He's probably on his way trading up to Whistledown.
Hey, so
Yeah.
there were a bunch of fucking snakes in that river? Do you think he died?
No,
That was
no,
that
no.
river. That was just a river.
Yeah, that was it's not as big a river as the Yanabakar.
Yeah,
the
they call
Yanabakar
that-
is big enough to
They
carry
call that Snake
full
River.
trading ship.
Sniver, for short.
That shitty little stream you guys crossed, that was called like the mud something.
The mud something, you say?
Sorry,
okay, yeah.
where's the distance from the Ladies' Light Aubrey?
A white and a black up from Wordle.
Oh, okay. From Magnamar, it's that Wordle?
Yeah, Wordle's like almost 3 times as far as the ladies'
14.2.
light of a journey.
14.2 plus 1 white and 1 black?
Yeah.
14.2 plus 3 is 14, 15, 16, 17.2. So I can do the conversion. 17.2
I'm-
2 over x. There's the math. And now I can calculate it.
So I have to assume it's faster to go via the. Oh my gosh, watching you draw that arrow is really stressful.
Yeah, so
It is 163 miles. 0.8. 163.8 miles.
wait, from the Lady's Light to the Wardle?
No, from Magnamar.
Oh yeah, well that's as the crow flies, and this is not a straight river.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's going to be over 3 times the distance that we.
Well,
took to get to the
from
Lady's Light.
Magnamar to Wardle, it's less, but I did plus a white and a black on top of it.
How far can you travel in one day? Isn't it like 20 miles if you hustle?
He like waves the piece of paper in your face, like, "Do you want it or not?"
Yes.
Yes.
Free.
Okay, go get it.
Okay, cool.
Come back here if you need another read on it.
Okay.
Can't find the guy. Then trek, 139 miles.
Okay.
There's my math and respond to voice chat, by the way.
And so yeah, I'm gonna be
Oh,
done. I think I'm done with Mr. Wheelren. So I think Danny's gonna take her leave.
Yep.
Also, do you guys know where you put the bonus of the cloak? Because I can't.
I do, because I have one. Hold on, let me check.
I
my
did it
thing.
once before, but I just forget.
Let me check. I don't actually have my character. Give me a sec. Anyway,
Jeez.
continue while I find it.
Yeah, so we walk outside, and so I think before we leave, we should regroup at Beaufort's or with Sheila, and just let her know
Oh,
what the
I
plan
found
is.
it. It's defenses. You just put a +1 under resist.
Freely. That's all it is.
Yep.
Mm.
Brasser percepts everything.
A +1 for fort, a +1 for reflex, and a +1 for will.
In defense. Oh, for say. Oh, I see. Yes.
Yep.
Okay. Neat.
Cool.
Okay, so let's go Beaufort's or Sheila's right now.
Sheila's. Why would we go to Sheila's?
I mean, I have a high opinion of her.
If anything, we
She's
should go to
very-
Ayaba's.
Well, that's a little more, demon than I was picturing.
I like demons.
Who we talked to.
Why are we talking to people? I thought we were just gonna go on a side quest. Let's go.
Yeah, no, I know, but
Fight
like,
'em.
it's responsible. Like,
No,
No.
You guys
No
just bounce.
responsibility.
You guys just
She-
bounce out of town without telling anyone.
Sheila,
yeah.
Sheila specifically said she was going to mention something to Ayaba to get her on our side again, but I don't remember what.
I thought we did that. I thought we went with Sheila and we were friends now. I thought that's what happened.
Did that happen?
I'm pretty sure it did.
I thought we just talked about
Yeah.
it.
I think we just assumed it happened then.
I don't.
Because we kind of talked all the way through it.
I
We're
don't
like,
think
we
that
do that
happened.
next time. And then we're like, okay, we did that.
Did that happen, Aubrey?
I missed what you are trying to figure out whether it happened or not.
Did we talk to Ayaba a second time ever?
Not really.
We went with Sheila.
No, I thought Sheila said she was going to do it, and then we just never followed up on it.
Yeah, Sheila said you need to talk to her.
Yeah. And that Sheila would say something in our good favor for her. And I don't think we ever followed up on it.
Sheila said we probably had information that she'd be interested in.
Yeah, something like that.
Ah, shoot, guys. Not okay. Hang on. We did just rent out from.
You broke up there. We rented out a what?
I'm sorry. We rented out a magical that platinum tablet from Mr. Geezer.
Oh shit, we did.
Yeah. That's a ticking debt.
Literally.
That is true. We now have a week time frame.
Yeah.
To destroy Sorcerer. All right, guys, let's go. You ready? We have Jason now, right?
Yeah.
Allegedly. We don't
Yes.
know.
I'll
Yeah,
let
Actually, well, okay, yeah.
However that works, who knows why he shows up in good
Yeah, weird, right? But it's been about a week since I last saw him.
Okay.
I guess
so,
our guardian angel just knew we weren't in trouble.
Yeah. Right.
Minus the whole
Isn't that
brain
sacrilege?
thing.
Isn't that
Praise
sacrilege to
Desna.
Yeah, isn't that sacrilege to Desna? Unless
I mean,
you
unless
Desna
I believe that God works in mysterious ways and Jason is an emissary of God.
sounds fake.
Do you?
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe I do.
Although with that whiz score, probably.
Hold on, no. God working in mysterious ways is a valid fucking opinion. Fuck off. That's actually good. Like,
Agreed.
what?
Agreed.
Yeah.
Anyway. Okay.
Except
So-
aren't you like actively? Don't you actively cast him?
Yes, I do. But Desna could give me the ability to cast him.
Pretty sure it's called a cleric.
Okay.
That's okay. Okay, so we got two options. 1, boat. 2, tower.
Oh,
So-
I mean, we've got to go to the tower first because, again, we've got the platinum tablet that
Okay. Well,
we have to return.
I mean, you can give it back to him and be like, no, let's wait a week. We'll be back.
Return
Okay.
the slab.
is there any way that we could grift Ayava? Or no. Shit. What's her? Yeah, Ayava? No. What's her-
Guava?
No, boss lady.
Starship.
No, my boss lady.
Oh.
Oh,
Library.
the library lady?
Madam
Yerba?
Yerba Diermos.
Yeah, Yerba. Is there any way that we could grift Yerba with this thing?
Can we just talk about the fact that I remembered that off the top of my head?
Yeah, that was very
Yeah,
good.
you monster.
You get plus 20 Ethan XP.
Thanks.
You're
I
that
mean-
much closer to being level 1 Ethan.
Nice. Oh geez, don't multi-class in that, please. How much did we pay? Tough for the tablet to rent for a week?
300 gold, I believe.
It was it?
Yeah.
It wasn't
300
300
flat.
flat.
Was it 300 plat?
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
And how
This
much?
is why you were pissed about it.
What was the
Wait, was it 300 plat? I thought it was 50 plat. Now that I think about it, I think it was 500 gold.
No,
Or
I
50
think
plat.
Aubrey's right. We'll look in the past episode. But is there any way that we could charge Yerba more money for it? And I'm thinking full
Are
on
you asking
pyramids.
me?
No, I'm asking the party. Do you think that we could do that, or is that a bad idea?
What do you mean ask for?
Sell it to Yerba and then just be
It's
like,
not-
oh.
Dude, oh my god, those are bridges I do not want to burn.
And
not? Why
I don't
not?
know
I
if
got-
it's necessarily lawful
Yeah, I got the kindling ready.
or good. That's like chaotic neutral.
Yeah, she's a bitch.
That's chaotic
also-
petty.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm fine with that.
I know.
Okay, so that's a no. It's an X-nay. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. How
I
about
only heard one no.
no? It's
No
fine. I
for
don't
me.
want to. I don't
No
want to
for
get in a
me.
mathematics battle anyway. Ethan doesn't. Okay, so let's much as I don't want to, I think we should talk to Toph again and give it back and be like BRB boat, which is I don't know if he'll understand that, but whatever. Then we'll get the boat, then we'll sail back down, and then we'll do the Lady's Light. Sound good? Any objections?
Okay, that sounds good.
Awesome. To Toph.
Ignore my roll here. I'm just testing out.
Does he have a Dropbox that we know of? Can I roll for Dropbox? 'Cause
Drop,
I don't think
that.
Danny wants to talk to him.
Knowledge local, how to get shit to a powerful wizard.
Mm-hmm.
Powerful wizards will let you fucking know where they want to receive shit.
Okay, I look around for a Dropbox that looks at a place.
Yeah. Alright, so you march your way over to
The golem.
the nice side of town.
Yeah.
The golem works.
The golem works. Walk up to the front desk and just start shouting. What?
Hey, nice
Hey,
seeing you.
clock's ticking, buddy.
Hey, can we put this on hold for like a week? We just found out someone's in danger up in the mush pens, and we want to save them real quick, cause you know people's lives are more valuable than your fucking tablet.
Thank God you've got such a high diplomacy.
I don't know. Time and money are kind of like tied together. Like, I've already kind of invested some of that money, and so I'll have to withdraw it from those
No.
investments.
You
I mean,
can
we
keep
don't
the
need the
money.
money
We
back.
still
Minor
we
inconvenience.
Yeah.
we still
That's
want
all
the
I'm
week
sure
worth.
about.
We still want the
Hold
week
on,
worth of
time
time.
out.
What?
Our doorbell just rang.
Is that your mother, Haley?
Is it people?
No, it's our neighbors.
Oh, damn them. Wait, I'm sorry. Are you on speaker? Shit. Do you remember me using a potion of protection from evil in a campaign? Anyone?
I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
I used the past tense and slew something.
Uh-oh.
What?
I'm just looking for my.
Okay. Talking shop. If we're going on a journey, we should probably actually get food, so Aubrey doesn't like. Oh, you don't have food? Well, looks like you're hungry for tonight.
And probably some healing potions.
Yeah, I just stocked on potions myself. I just said I'm gonna stop. So I got a potion.
I stocked on
potion-
poisons.
Use of our garden hose while her water was out.
Oh, to use ours? Okay. I didn't get that. Okay.
I was like, you don't even have to ask. Just, like whatever you need. Like if you want to shower or whatever, like come on over.
Is their water working again?
Yeah.
Okay, well that's good. Okay, alright.
Yeah, I saw her on the street. She was like, "Yeah, the water to the house busted." I was like, "Fucking come over." It's like you can get drinking water or whatever. She's like, "Oh, I ran to the store anyway." And she wants to meet you one day.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's fair. Someday. But not today.
Uh-huh. Okay. So he goes on this rant about time and money or interchange, blah, blah, blah. And then at the end he's like, tell you what, I can let you put it on hold. I can reshuffle some of my finances. The minor inconvenience of
Me rubbing
50 gold.
the bridge of my nose. We don't even want the money back. We just need you to hold on to the tablet and hold on to the week renting period until we come back.
Oh, a deposit, of course, yes. You can come back here and I'll keep it in my safe possession. And we can restart this at a future point. That's
Yes,
fine.
that's exactly right. Okay, cool.
I thought you were asking for your funds back.
No.
Slim chance. Huh.
Okay, cool. Nice talking to you, Tothy boy. You need some more horse tranquilizer while we're here?
No, I'm quite good, thank you.
Okay.
If that is all, I'll be back to my studies. Thanks.
Cool,
Bye.
peace.
Nice. Okay, cool.
I make finger guns at him before he teleports us out.
Who are you?
That's dangerous. You're gonna think you're trying to finger of death him.
Yeah, please don't finger
Spirit
guns
gun.
off.
Spirit gun.
Okay. Cool. So
Finger of death sounds kinky.
before
I know, right?
Before
we set off, are we chartering a boat or so? Yeah, by land or by river?
If only we had a photo.
One if by
foldable
land,
boat.
two if by sea.
If only we had what?
I mean,
Aaron?
there's a road from Magnamar to Sandpoint, and there's a road from Sandpoint to Wordle.
Oh.
Danny, with your knowledge of
God
the
damn it!
local
We have
area-
to go through Sandpoint and tie up this loose end.
No, there's definitely a road that doesn't necessarily connect to Sandpoint.
We have loose ends
Yeah,
in
there's a
Sandpoint.
shortcut. There's a shortcut, but it's
Guys,
less well
I'm
traveled.
pretty sure it's gonna be faster to go by boat. Like, I'm 90% sure. And that's
It
just
is-
not just because of
Says
the
the sailor.
Well, it's going up. It's going
won't we
upriver.
be sailing upriver?
Yep, it still works.
Okay.
Not well, does it?
Yeah. People used to paddle upriver for funsies when I was river guiding. Even among rapids, you just kind of like sneak the sides.
It's way faster than you can. It's way faster than you can walk, guaranteed.
You have rafts along the side being pulled through the water by the mules, and then you've got you know. So the Autobacari gets a little messy at the tail end here, but if you skip up the road to that first bend, there's like an easier port in.
Okay. Is there a little town?
There's like some
Settlements.
shanties and whatnot, and you know, all the lumber. There's a big lumber camp.
Okay.
You see where I'm? That
Yeah.
first
Yep,
bend
yep,
right
yep,
there.
yep. I see. I thought you meant this bend, but whatever. Nope. Never mind. Not doing that. Okay. Cool.
The first zig and zag.
Okay. In that case, yes.
And then
Let's
after
go-
that, you can rent a mule team to pull a raft, or you can hop on a ore ship, or
Yeah, we have
maybe
to stock.
some
We have to stock
sails.
up on axles and wheels, though. I've played this game before.
yeah, and bullets.
And tongues!
Mostly
Don't
bullets.
forget the tongues!
And tongues. Jeez, there's so much to remember.
And remember, an astringent is not the same as an antiseptic.
Okay, cool. In that case, can we go to just a general, market to stock up on stuff, like food and potions?
Oh yeah,
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
I
it's
buy.
in Costco.
Yeah. I
5
buy-
guppa each can make you real comfy.
okay. Well, he seems sleazy, so I'm not gonna go to him.
Okay.
No. Okay. So I buy a couple potions. And then
Yeah, there's Eastern Outfitters. There's
Yeah.
I like the sound of
Bill-
Eastern Outfitters.
Billy Bob's Trading Shop.
Oh,
Yeah.
ooh, even better.
There's
there-
the Lumber Mill.
is
There's
there
the Grist Mill.
Club Bella's?
Which one sells carrots?
Nice.
Oh yeah, that would be Ted and Ned's farm stand.
I would like to go there.
Yeah, imported fresh from up in Wordle farming territory every day.
Well, welcome to Aunt Germaine's Carrot Emporium.
I hate it.
Nice.
That'll be in the next session of the cooking catering guild. Aunt Germaine's
Mhm.
Carrot Emporium. I gotta write that down. Okay, cool. So yeah, can we get stocked up on general rations for a week with water skins and dried relatively non-perishable foods, stuff like that.
Yep.
Wait,
Yay!
Did
5
we
gold.
spend the entirety of the 10,000 gold, by the way?
Well, yes, when we go and get the boat.
Okay. Just making sure.
And it was more of a
The
ballpark
note-
thing
Okay.
that
Yeah.
he was offering because
Gotcha.
the full cash reward would be for someone's head or arm specifically.
Oh, yeah.
You know what they say about one-armed assassins? Time to learn to read.
I don't
What?
get it.
Like that's a career ender. You have to switch careers.
I mean, you could just get a hook.
He was a one arm.
Oh, arm. I thought your hand. Okay, alright, okay.
Torso boy.
Thanks, Monty Python.
Nice. Okay.
It was
Cool.
actually a Weird Al, but okay. No, I want you to cut off my arms and legs with a chainsaw. Anyway. Alright, so you guys get loaded up with provisions, fresh
Yes.
produce,
Okay.
produce that keeps well, trail rations, hardtack, warm blankets,
Mm-hmm.
freshly oiled oilskin,
Fresh water.
fresh water.
I want some vodka too.
Yeah, liquor.
What's vodka,
good,
too?
yeah.
It's like better.
That is a good point and an excellent brand.
Yeah, I want the vodka 2 brand
Yeah.
vodka.
Oh, God damn it. Our door will never change.
Oh, is that? Did you? Oh, damn it! Did you post that?
Yeah, there, I'll put it back.
Oh my god!
Okay.
That's so very good.
So with that, you guys decide to set out on the road to the lumber camp. Just down there. At the river bend. Yeah.
Just
Yeah,
around
we
the
go.
river bend, by chance?
Yes.
Off and away.
We're sailing away.
Actually, how much would? No, Danny can walk fine. I was thinking about hiring a cart, but it's fine.
You know I can literally summon horses, right?
It's a 4-hour walk or a 2-hour ride.
For you can summon horses.
Not for long periods of time.
Oh, okay.
You'll be
I thought
summoning
you- I
2
thought-
white
I thought you got
horses.
summoned, Steve. Also, that was one of the. Thank you for reminding me, because that is one of the items that I said. It was like a pendant of horse summoning. But maybe that'll jog the computer memory. But no, I can walk. It's fine.
Okay.
So we go.
Yep. So you set out at noon, and you get there at 4 o'clock.
How's the traffic?
Pretty lame. It looks like there's kind of one direction traffic. So like, you saw the back of a carriage as you were setting out, and then that's like the last person or thing that you saw.
Really?
You
More
hear
people.
birds and animals and stuff. But because traffic is one direction, everyone tends to, float back.
Oh, that makes sense. I gotcha.
It takes you like an hour to figure out like why there aren't more people, and then you're like, oh, they all just walk one way. Yeah, okay. And then by 4 o'clock, your feet hurt. You're way too warm. The sun is actually shining today here in late fall. It's like a balmy 78, and you're like tired and thirsty by the time you get up to the lumber camp. Lumber camp comes into view. Big tents, big cabins, burly men everywhere, and just a couple of signs marked tourists and river, and here is good horse for hire.
Okay. Not looking for horse for hire though.
And that way, Sandpoint, all points north.
Nice. Let's. It's 4 o'clock.
Yep, maybe closer to 4:30, but yeah.
I mean, we're not done for the day, are we, guys?
You didn't make great time, but
Yeah.
It's late fall, so the sun is starting to think about going down. Like you can see long shadows.
Huh.
The camp is slowing down. You smell fresh cooking game in exotic oils of some kind. Maybe like a pressed walnut or something. The air's fresher out here in the woods, and everything just feels bigger and stronger and bolder. More bold?
Older.
Boulder, Colorado.
Shit, you.
Okay.
Here's a group of, drinking, gambling dudes.
Drinking, gambling dudes immediately located. You do not have to go far past the flame palisade that marks the edge of the lumber camp.
Oh, I'm already there. Don't even worry.
Awesome. Let's
Like
leave
somehow
the
you
room.
you turn around to find me to tell me to join you. You turn back around, you see I somehow already am just there.
Yep, sounds about right. Excellent.
Alrighty. Alright, here they're just throwing simple bones. It's not a complicated game. It's throw bones. If it doesn't show up the way it's supposed to, you drink, pay gold into the middle, or lose both. Looks like there's a 1 in 3 chance of winning, and you know, Alex has a trick. X has a trick.
What's my trick?
Good roll.
Oh, you've just got like a little curl of the pinky that flips that last bonus and it goes through your hand, slightly upping your chance. You get the feeling that exactly one person in the group is onto it, but he seems to just kind of nod your direction and like, don't call me out when I do it.
I nod back with a smirk.
Yeah. Pretty soon, Alex is up like 4 shots, or X is up 4 shots, and fucking actually quite a lot, like 10 gold.
Wait, I want to play this too.
And people are like starting to raise eyebrows. Like, hold on, this young woman just came in on the road, immediately sat down, and immediately is up 10 gold in 4 shots. Viracher almost immediately ends up arrested.
Also, when
Hold
I'm
on.
up,
No, sorry. I was checking to see if my thing worked the same way as hers did.
Oh, okay, sure.
Yes, because I didn't know where she got the +6 from at the end. I didn't understand that. If I had to enter something or if it just did it automatically.
She put points in with like decks and stuff.
Okay, well, I was just wondering because it doesn't say like her addition. See, it doesn't say it's like has the additions where it's, you know, like when you add points to it. So I was wondering if mine gave the +6 as well.
It looks like yes.
Yep.
You do get +6.
Yes, it does. Carry on.
All right.
when people start grumbling, I get up and stretch and be like, "Good game, guys," and walk away.
Yeah.
By shot, do you mean shots of like liquor?
Oh yeah.
I take those and then walk away.
Do
Oh
it
no,
for
you
16
have to
walk away.
take them. You can't stay in the game if you don't take them.
Oh, okay.
It's-
So I'm a little tipsy. Got it. Cool.
Yes, but 1/3 of the time you don't lose money, but you do have to take a shot.
This is like my kind of game.
IRL or
Does she
Yes.
Does she get better with how much liquor she drinks?
Yeah, the 3
Obviously.
conditions, which can be represented by 5 bones.
are some men playing to lose?
Some people are okay with all outcomes.
Yeah, sure.
Actually, most people are okay with all outcomes.
No
You
one.
lose money and go, fuck it.
Mhm. No one
Get with
plays
it.
to lose.
Or gain money and go, woohoo!
Nice. Okay.
Okay, Big just wants to get in there too.
Yes. Can I
Do you want to profession gamble or just
well, I
roll?
would argue that profession sailor involves a certain amount of gambling.
Yeah, I mean,
I would agree.
roll the D3 as many times as you like. You're not particularly talented, but
And you said what? Roll D3.
yes. Profession sailor. Well, you immediately know the game, so you're allowed to play.
Yes. Did it?
Okay, that's lose your what, silver ante. You down 1 silver.
Okay, I'm gonna do it again.
Yeah. Down 2 silver.
Damn it! I'm gonna try one more time.
Down 3 silver.
All right, this game is stupid and rigged, and I'm out.
You get the feeling.
The slightly more hostile atmosphere after Alex is, taking all their money.
X gives Vigdis 3 silver and says, "Better luck next time." The trick is in the pinky. I'll show you sometime.
Yes. This sounds like an excellent bonding activity.
Now, throw them one more time and throw them high. You work for my
Pitch the
brother.
dice into the woods. Fuck you, dice!
Is is this a town proper or more of a camp?
Lumber camp with a flimsy wooden palisade, just enough to piss off most animals.
Okay. I think I will try to chop one of the locals.
Try to
wait, hold on. This is a lumber camp, right?
Yeah.
That means they're gonna do that stupid tree climbing thing that they do.
Isn't it
Like
mostly
this
tree
little-
climbing?
The foot hook things in the
Yeah.
room. Yeah.
I want to start challenging people to climbing contests.
Oh.
Ignore this roll. I'm trying to figure out what my stats are.
We'll let Ethan should
Yeah.
go and socialize with people first.
The even socialize. This is going to get into climbing competition.
Now that's a game of skill that I can get behind.
Nice hand. I think I'm
Said
gonna
ignore
talk.
that roll.
I don't know. I think for a while I'm just kind of like sitting there, like apart from all the gambling and shenanigans that's going on. And like there might be someone next to me that I just haven't talked to, and then I'll try to talk
It
to
doesn't
them.
take long for you to attract fans.
Oh yeah. Well, okay. I do want to be buried in like something that I'm reading, right? Like, I don't want to look too interested.
Oh, okay.
He wants to paint everything black.
That's news. You have a downplayed dark cloak of resistance.
Sure.
But mostly, unless you change outfits, you're dressed like a librarian when you arrive.
Yeah, I am dressed like a librarian when I arrive.
Oh, okay. Well, it
Complete
does
with
not take long for the lumbermen to realize that a librarian hanging out in a lumber camp.
okay.
And they're excited by what this suggests.
Okay. Yeah. So okay, if they
But a
so-
couple of them are playing coy, and a couple of them are playing forward.
Okay. I think the ones that play forward, I'm gonna misinterpret. Like, do any of them lead the conversation with like, what are you
Can I
reading?
interest you in a place to sit?
Well, okay. Is that what they lead with? Because that's just 100% crass. You should like ask.
Men are bold,
But
Ethan.
motioning toward a chair, of course, by the fire.
I'm sitting. What are you talking about? I'm reading.
I-
here.
I curl up on Danny's lap.
No, you don't.
Why not?
Like a 160-pound cat tries to.
I'm
curl
not
up on your-
160.
Yes, you are. You're a full-sized human
Yeah,
cat.
you're medium-sized.
I'm
It's
like
way less than
140.
160. We're gonna have to talk.
It's still heavy. What are you talking about, Tanner?
But it's cute.
It isn't. Is it cute? Roll for
I'm
cute.
a cat. Cats are
Roll.
cute.
Okay. Anyway, if they
Full-size Khajiit. Khajiit has laps to sit.
if they do start talking, like, or mention my book in a conversation, I do want to go on about like history of woodcutting, and ask them questions about like they definitely wouldn't know about the area. Like, oh,
Hey.
you guys,
Like, what kind of tree is that?
Hey, Ethan.
yeah,
Ethan.
but
My wife thinks I'm cute. Meh. That's what matters.
Okay, that's very good. Yeah, I go on about inane topics about tree felling history.
Yeah. So you very quick you start trying to find things that they don't know about the history of lumbering.
Yeah.
And almost immediately find an expert in almost any subject about tree cutting, lumbering, the local area.
Oh, nice.
You're like,
Are you
so I
guys-
heard that this was actually part of the Sylvanian territory at some point, and immediately someone is like, "Why, of course, Lord Rathbane of the Sylvanian
Sure.
forces took over this area in 4,000."
Sure.
Here,
Yeah.
I use my 22 knowledge local to
Tanner
enter
keeps up
into
with the
the
conversation. I love
enter into the conversation.
it.
Yeah, I mean, you're a forest cat, so
are a forest cat.
you can
I am.
confirm almost all of what they're talking about.
Nice.
But I can't let on that my village is there because I don't want them to kill my village.
Yeah,
Okay.
But now the
Uh,
party knows that.
Nice.
so this is definitely like the most knowledge that Varasher has asserted. You're like, well, not a city cat. You are a country cat.
I imagine that Tanner, as a cat, has spent a lot of unwanted time in a tree.
Yeah, fucking wolves.
Unwanted.
Yeah, cats never get down from those things.
No, that's a false thought. They do get down, but only when the fire department shows up and before the fire department can grab them.
But they have to have set up the ladder and like started to climb it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The locals
Every
very
time.
much enjoy this this line of harassment of the cat. Mickey, you go up a tree.
Are you offended, or you just take it, Tanning?
I'm just like racist under my breath.
God damn it. Okay, cool.
That's not even the kitty I'm interested in.
Nice. Yeah. So I'll either purposely or accidentally ignore them, and just carry on this conversation about the tree felling history. That's just the scene I wanted to paint.
Yeah. They're more than happy to answer questions about forests, wood, rivers, trade.
Sure.
And
Cool.
you quickly fill pages with notes.
Okay. Hey, have you ever heard of the skin saw murders?
Hello, hush goes over the camp around you.
I haven't heard about the skin saw murders. Tell me more.
You go lose more, Vigdis.
Almost immediately, the old grizzled man comes out holding the cane.
Okay.
We don't mostly talk about the skin saw murders in these parts.
Mm-hmm.
Word is, old skin saw himself's out there in the woods right now.
Is that what you call the guy? Skin saw?
Isn't it? Yeah, what?
I don't
Skin
think that's
saw is another name for Norgaber himself.
Nigger.
Norgerber.
Nougat?
Nougat
Give
bar?
me... hit me with a little bit of who Norgerber is.
Nougat bar.
Nuremberger. And
Nuremberg.
Yeah,
The trials of Nuremberg. Let us hear.
the nougat caramel trials, whatever.
There you go.
Triangle trials.
And actually, Aaron and Ethan.
Oh, Norgerber, of course. You think
What?
he's related to these things?
What? Why me?
Under Church of Norberger, second paragraph.
Oh, okay.
You think
Oh.
he's related?
Oh yes.
Skin
yeah.
saw murders.
No, that makes-
Norgaber. Norgaber's known as Father Skin Saw in these parts.
Oh, I see. That's
From
not
here to mortal, everyone knows him by that name.
okay.
On account of sawing the skin off his victims in demonic sacrifices. Booga booga booga.
Yeah, that'll do it.
That sounds like pretty run-of-the-mill stuff there.
I get it. I get it. God
Type of-
damn it.
Type of sacrifice that assassins make.
Uh-huh.
Flaying their skin off and feeding it to the sawmills.
So
Hold on,
It did
I
have
read
a-
the
it did
second
have a-
paragraph
Third.
of... Oh.
Third.
Oh, okay, got it. Sorry.
interesting.
Did
Okay.
you mistake my race again, Aubrey?
Oh, good point. I did.
Okay, I'm
Well,
just gonna...
you know what they're up
He's not
to.
the only one who's confused about it. All right.
You know what they're up to.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
These
I didn't
Norgerbers
read
are
any of this page if you still want to retcon that.
short person racist.
Yeah, whatever.
Short person
Okay.
race.
Yeah.
Read,
No,
read just that paragraph. That's what you know about.
Okay.
Happy-go-lucky
it's
folks.
basically a halfling.
Just
Okay.
really tall.
Interesting. Yeah. So
More reason that you don't like them.
So upriver is bad territory. Bad news. bears.
Upriver is halflings.
Well, there are bears in the woods
Territory.
there.
You know what they say about
Yeah.
halflings?
Wordle's about 40% halflings.
Interesting. I didn't know that. Well, Ethan didn't know that. Okay.
I hear they're not as cute as they look.
No. Yeah, I mean, yeah, anyone could be better.
Good food though. Great beer. Excellent beer.
Nice. How long? Just and humor me with this. How long does it take for?
Fine tobacco, excellent carrots. Someone else interjects.
Okay.
Carrots, you said? I need.
Yeah, it's good farming territory up there. Frequent floods from the Yad Bakari up as it enters or is contributed to by Ember Lake have made excellent farmland between Nybor and Wardle. Excellent farming trading port.
But carrots specifically.
Oh yeah, specifically. There's the silty soils where the river washes out. Perfect for carrots.
Uh-huh. Hey guys,
Yo.
I have a trip I want to go on. I want to go see the
We're going
halflings.
upriver.
Well, yeah, we're going there. Don't worry about that.
Yes. Let's
Two
go right now.
questions. How long? Well, no, we're gonna tonight, I think. How long does it take for a batch of wood to float from here to Magnamar, roughly?
6 hours.
Okay, that's good to know. And what about? I mean, you live basically on the other side of the Yanagakari from the Mush Fens. Does that affect you in any way, living so close to swamp wilds?
Of course it does. It's been a while since we had a goblin raid, though.
Okay. Cool. No. Okay. Have you met any centaurs? I don't know. Or if
Centaurs.
yeah, centaurs. I don't know.
What centaurs be doing around here?
That's a good question.
They show up in the most unexpected places.
If an equine form was to cross a river at some point in the Yanavikari,
Yeah. Can you imagine? I mean, well, yeah, they probably cross just up here a little ways. Probably 30, 40 miles.
okay, is that the next settlement? I guess.
Oh no, there's just a particularly slow, flat bend.
Okay.
But yeah, you could easily make it from the northern plains through the mush fens.
Interesting.
I'll bet you there's centaurs up there.
Okay. Cool.
Oh, centaurs love Danny. They just love her.
They love everyone and drugs.
They don't
Who
love
doesn't?
me.
Yeah, for with both, I guess.
They just tolerate me.
Okay. Yeah. Cool. I guess I'm, good to keep the conversation going about the trees, and then go to bed eventually.
Okay. Where do you go to bed? Thank you.
Yep, I'll be back. Just
You guys have any ideas?
If only we had an upside down boat.
In a bed. Are there free beds?
Well, there's a couple of cabins which look to have been built up a little bit.
Are they all taken?
Well, I mean, when you ask around, it's like, oh yeah, this is the inn. You can sleep here. I mean, for price.
Which is?
Oh, I mean, I can't promise much. It's not a private room. I'd be ashamed to offer it to, like 5 copper.
Oh, okay. We'll take them. I guess. Well, I want a room. X wants a room.
I think that a room to fit everyone in would be fine.
Yeah. You pretty quickly find like a modified sweat lodge. If they turn off the fire and pull out the bunks, it's like, yeah, you can basically take over this whole building, for 5 silver between all of you.
that's doable.
Wasn't it 5 copper per
Yeah.
person?
For a shared
Okay, gotcha.
bunkhouse flop space.
Okay. Yeah, 5 silver. Got it.
All right, everybody take off a silver, and we're good.
Oh yeah.
Does that come with breakfast?
Breakfast.
We make our own breakfast.
Well, I suppose if you wait long enough, the fishing crews will come back in the morning.
Okay.
We catch our own fish.
I'm really rushing. Okay. Yeah, I go to bed.
Okay.
Are we keeping a watch? Is that a good idea?
Ah, that's.
There's a watching camp.
Okay.
We have a.
I'll
we have a
listen.
room, right?
I mean,
Yeah.
is it?
You,
Is
you have
there
the
a-
whole like sweat lodge to yourselves.
Okay,
Is there a
I'll-
lock on the
I'll
door?
sleep
Can
in
we?
front of the door.
Yeah, there's a lock on the door. Oh yeah, and then Vic just offers to sleep in front of the door.
Or you
I
could
will
just
heavy
rely.
object, and I will wake up when disturbed.
You could just rely on my ears,
They are soft, fuzzy, and cute.
and they are basically radar.
Hmm.
Like they detect all kinds of shit. It's really annoying.
Okay, so night creeps in, and by the time it's fully dark, you know, the few fires that were around camp are starting to go out, and everyone is settling down promptly at 8 o'clock. That is far too interesting music.
What sort of camp are we entering into?
Wait, here we go. Skyrim music, perfect. Okay, so yeah, you settle down, block the door, and, you know, the windows of the sweat lodge are small on purpose, but if you leave them open, you can get a nice breeze through. And you roll out beds on the nice tile here, and the next thing you know, it's morning, and birds are singing, and, you know, footsteps are pounding outside as everyone kind of heads down to the river. Or
I
out to
actually
the
wanted to
woods.
say I was gonna wake up early and go fishing.
Yeah, when you wake up, it's still half light.
Nice.
I want to go fishing with her.
All right.
Yes.
After my yoga.
So yeah, you guys follow everyone, you know, especially the people holding nets and poles down to the river.
Uh-huh.
And the immediate problem is that everyone that you follow keeps looking over their shoulder to see if you're still following them and trying to shake you before going to their spot. Nice.
I've seen you've been fishing before.
We don't. I mean, we follow them down to the river, but then we pick our own spot.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
How do you like that, guys?
You know what? I'm curious about that roll there. I gotta ask.
That can't be right.
It looks like
That perception, though.
your passive is plus 21,
Yeah, it is.
which I'm not sure about.
I have a plus 7, 5, and then plus. I'll look at it.
Yeah. Regardless,
Regardless.
X is just,
Regardless, that's still a critical fail.
in any case, it's not the correct check. Survival is the correct check to find a good fishing spot.
I was watching the other fishermen.
Yeah.
Also, I believe for what you know, I have a feat that lets me use perception instead of survival to find or track things.
That's a good point.
Here, I point out where to fish.
Roger
What are you doing? You're so...
Roger is already out on like way too small of a branch going, the fish are here, the fish are here.
All right.
And it's not long before one comes too close and catches right on his claws.
I grab that bitch.
Yeah. that's what I meant by catches on your claws.
Okay.
It's like, you're close enough. Paw dip. Fish comes up. Yeah, the salmon are quite fat, quite healthy this far upriver.
Nice.
It's definitely some just slightly more polluted than wilderness class stream. And it's not long before Roger is gutting a salmon, and everyone else is going, let me throw in a line.
Which should we use for fishing? Survival?
Survival.
Can I argue that Profession Sailor gives me a synergy bonus?
You bet.
So,
Roll them both
Add
and
the-
add 1 point for every
I
5.
was going to say add the 2 and divide by half.
Oh.
Which would be 6. Divided by 2, 3. Plus 3.
Sure.
Alright.
It takes Alec it takes about 30 minutes before you get your first fish, but then after that you get 2 or 3 pretty quickly. And Vigdis is apparently taking all of X's fish.
When no one's looking, summon in Jason and make sure Jason stays hidden. And Jason.
I mean, you're in the sweat lodge alone with Danny, who may or may not be asleep.
No, I think I wake up. I don't want to really.
Hello.
Well, that certainly wakes you up.
Did you? Yeah, did you?
Yeah, I was
Okay.
following you guys, I thought.
Were you?
Yeah.
Okay. Apparently, you're doing it very loudly.
Okay, so Jason's in.
Jason
go
suddenly
in
just
the
pops
river?
up out of the river.
It's like you guys haven't been listening to anything I've been saying for the last 3 miles. Well, for the last 2 minutes, I've been going. That's Jason's dialogue.
Okay, so Jason's down there under the water, I assume.
Yes.
Wait, sorry. What was I rolling to fish? I was
Oh,
mathing.
Survival.
But you get to
I
add
didn't do that.
perception for survival.
So I roll perception instead, which
Yeah.
I think I do have a plus 21. So
7 ranks, 2 is.
Probably.
Bonus 2 feet, probably plus 3 something, probably. Yeah, that's about right. Well, okay.
so
Nothing gets by X.
That's what you get for giving us such a good wondrous item. Plus 5.
which I do wear all the time.
Yeah,
just
what were
in
you
case
thinking, Aubrey?
It's
It's
not even expensive.
I thought the +5 item was the monocle for
Yeah.
It
perception.
is.
It is.
Then what's the stealth roll then?
It's not a monocle. It's called a lens. She
Oh,
doesn't get
okay.
it passively. She has to like hold it up to her face. But
Oh, I thought she did get it passively.
I thought it was a Oh.
Maybe she wears
I
it
thought
as a
we-
monocle.
I'm pretty sure we've had this conversation before.
yeah.
I think
I'm almost positive we had this conversation before, and it is passive.
Yeah, but if you look at the item, it weighs a whole pound. So I'm pretty sure it's not on her face.
well then I put up my lens of perception to find good fish. And I will remember to
That actually helps if it's polarized.
Yeah, that's legit, man.
It's legit.
There we go. See? Science works out.
Oh yeah, right. So also Jason has scent, which I totally forgot I gave him. But I'm looking at Jason's evolutions because I didn't remember for the last week what he looks like. He's still got wings. He can still fly. He also can smell fish in the river, so really well.
Yeah. So
30
the thing that he immediately smells is that not a quarter mile upstream, there's an alligator.
Delicious alligator.
Don't like that.
Little one, hey, little one, over here. Yes, it's a candle. Don't worry about it.
But yeah, there's fish. So Jason can, you know.
I let someone know, Vigdis probably, that there's probably an alligator upstream.
Oh, really?
It's probably just laying there.
We should catch it.
That was a terrible idea, Bofer.
Brilliant idea.
Why would you say that to all the party members? Why would you tell her?
Because I trust Vigdis to know what to do with an alligator.
Wrestle
Yeah,
it.
wrestle it is what she's
Exactly.
gonna say.
Yeah. And Bofer, being Bofer, wants Vigdis to know.
Look, if it ends up being a sticky situation, then Jason can come help. But until then, I'm wrestling the alligator.
X does not join Bigdis for that one.
I watch as I'm gutting the fish.
I'm going alligator hunting.
Hold on, before we decide that Jason can actually detect the alligator, it's 30 feet by sense of smell. Upwinds, 60 feet if downwinds.
Yeah, but you know, like
but-
sharks in the
yeah,
water
I
can smell
know.
from like 6 miles.
I know.
It works better in water.
Yeah, I thought it did.
It's like a direct stream.
I thought that was a separate evolution, though. Hold on. Let me check.
You're my evolution.
Oh, yeah. keen scent requires gills and is a 180-foot radius underwater and can detect blood in the water up to ranges of a mile. That's a different evolution.
Ah, okay. Well, maybe the gator's not that far upstream.
Okay.
I see a suspicious log.
Yeah, that's specifically what you were thinking. Keen scent is a 2-point
Yeah.
evolution.
Do I spot the gator?
Nope.
Fair enough.
Gator.
I just vacantly watch Victus wander around the stream for an alligator. I choose not to help her look.
You hear a chuckle from a nearby bush.
I stabbed the bush with my red sword. Clearly, it's an alligator.
Across the river.
Ow.
Man, I'm glad it's across the river.
You hear a bush laugh from across the giant river.
It's more of a guffaw.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, what does he look like?
A bush?
Yeah,
There's leaves and twigs, you know.
old man McGucket holding a long ass fishing rod. Water or sound carries really well over water. I don't know if you know this. Anyway.
Well, we do now.
Running
Yeah,
water?
you know when you're out like on a lake and then you like hear people
Yeah,
like
but running
scream at
water
each other
is
in
like-
the same boat,
Okay.
and you're like, "Shut the fuck up!"
Yeah. How fast is the water running?
Here, it's actually
It's running 6.
quite smooth on the surface, but you can. It's enough to bend
Is it-
a
Burbling?
a loose, you know, like a shitty fishing rod.
I tie a stick with a length of rope and measure out some knots, and I try to measure it in knots.
Ha. Which is probably how to do it, actually.
I have no clue actually how it works. I just figure that's how they measure it in knots.
I think it's nautical miles.
I see.
Abbreviated
sense.
knots.
Well, I've gotten bored of looking for the alligator. I'm gonna go cook up some fish for breakfast.
Yeah, you guys do have fish and are hungry. Do you,
You
string them
take
up
it
and
back?
head back to camp, or
Yep.
keep fishing? Or...
I'm still at the camp, by the way.
Oh, yeah, okay. What are you doing up at camp while they're fishing?
I guess reading, really.
It's super empty in camp in the morning.
I guess I look around, but
Play your mandolin a little bit.
nah. Well, that's just me. No, I think I walk around a little bit, and then I do just get back to read. Actually, no, I look at cool wood. I go try to find, just some neat pieces of lumber. Is there anything cool besides just like oak? Hello?
It would.
Is that a dumb question? Never mind.
I think Aubrey
not
was
much.
reading something I said. I'm sorry.
It's okay. I don't do much. I just walk around and I look for cool stuff. I guess I don't know. Is there any
Look
lore
for an
about?
interesting rock.
Yeah, no, interesting wood in this camp specifically.
Interesting wood. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Not
Yeah.
sexual.
So if it were valuable wood, it would have been taken away or packaged and sent downstream, or.
Okay.
I default to
But,
these guys.
There
because
are
they're-
all sorts of types of wood here you've never seen before, but you can like name from the pictures.
Okay. Yeah. I investigate that. Just check it out.
I default to these guys because they are clearly better at handling wood than I am.
Kick.
Kick. Indeed.
Okay. Yeah, and then I just wait for them to get back. Eventually, I hope. I hope they haven't abandoned me.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not long before the rest of the party comes back up from the river holding a bunch of fish.
Sure.
Like, look, fresh fish.
Good job, guys. You did the thing.
I look around for some carrots to prepare with them.
Ooh.
I'm an what is it, obligate carnivore or something.
What
Yeah,
was that?
I thought that was Haley.
What was that?
Oh,
Tammy's
sorry. My
background.
wife's watching a show and someone just started screaming.
Oh, okay.
Right.
I thought somebody was like IRL being murdered. I was like, whoa.
I mean,
Yes.
maybe
I
they are.
can't-
Maybe we're just, letting someone get murdered at Tanner's place.
That's
Like-
right. We're turning this into a murder mystery theater, boys.
Yes, please.
Go.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
Shoujana thought it was one of you guys screaming.
Roll for root vegetables, Alex.
Yeah. Yeah, there's like a produce cart that clearly came in from upstream,
Oh, also today I had someone who crushed his hand in between a forklift and like a loading dock. So he lost 3 fingers.
Neat.
He didn't lose 3 fingers. He only lost 1, but like 3 of them are crushed.
Yeah.
And the one he lost was his ring finger on his left hand, and he was pretty pissed about that.
No joke.
He's like, I was gonna get married. I'm like, well, you still can. Just can't wear it on that finger.
Is that what people think?
Yeah, that was the only thing he thought about.
If
I'm
you don't
like,
have a finger,
dude,
you can't get
I
married.
can't get married
Just
like
wear it
this.
on the other
Yeah,
hand.
that's
and
the
it's
rule.
fine. Like, the lefties do it all the time.
yeah, that was us, and we're like, what the fuck are you thinking about, dude? You just had your hand smashed. We gave you as much pain meds as we could, and it didn't touch you. I don't know why that's your only concern.
Honestly,
seem
I'd probably be
silly.
the same way.
Well, you gave him a lot of pain meds. Is probably what.
I mean,
it is.
especially if you're in shock, right?
Workplace injury,
No,
they-
it didn't touch him. It was 50 micrograms of fentanyl.
Yeah, if you're in shock, like Alex said, I'm sure that counts.
Oh yeah, he was. He was. It was fun. Well, let's get back to memeing.
Okay.
Sorry, I had to bring that up.
That's
I feel like
Yeah.
fun isn't exactly the word I would use.
So yeah, one of the first barges in this morning was a produce barge that quick stopped at the lumber camp to, offload some produce and pick up some of the refined, planks and whatnot to finish carrying into Magma. And yeah, they have fresh carrots from upstream.
How fresh are we talking?
They still got sand on them.
Sam.
Go, get the grit, get the texture.
Are we talking like? Are we talking like this fresh?
I like these babies raw. Natural.
Where is this fresh?
Respond to voice chat.
Oh my.
Wow, that's a lot. Why are they in a washing
I
machine?
also saw that picture.
That'll clean them off for you.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What you do with those washing machines, right?
So that's what we do.
Something Tide Pods.
Hold on, I'm looking for stray cats.
In the camp?
Yeah,
Is that racist?
or around this cat.
I think that's
Yeah, there's a couple cats around camp. Yeah,
Okay, I cut up small pieces of salmon and give it to them.
they are surprisingly used to this ritual.
Whores.
Are they kind of freaked out because he's a giant cat?
They seem mostly okay with it, mostly
Okay.
because he's just cut up fresh fish. They weren't okay being around people that weren't holding fresh fish.
That's fair.
Yeah, that sounds like a cat. And then I start talking to them in cat folk.
They
do
do not
that
seem to
work?
understand you.
Telling them of my deeds.
They just purr.
They love me.
Mm-hmm. The purr says, "I'm not threatened by you near me."
That does seem to be what it means.
Wait, does Tanner speak cat?
Is
It's
cat
more like
called
intuitive.
cat? Is cat?
It's
called
close.
cat?
You know what? I can do a linguistics check because I know cat.
Cats have like an 8-word vocabulary.
Really?
It's like threatened, not threatened,
Food.
You are like me, and you are near me.
And then just 6 words to complain about humans.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm hungry. I'm so hungry that I'm angry, but not angry enough to bite you.
Wake up, let me in.
It doesn't translate well.
Wake up right now.
Wake up, let me in, feed me. Purring.
Some more purring.
That's the
I
emotion.
know them so
So
well.
purring means you are near me and like me.
Hmm.
That's as near as they can figure these days.
Aw, that's cute.
Have we cooked the fish?
And then the fish is done.
Yay! What timely timing. Yeah. Okay. Eat
What
the fish.
timely timing?
You heard me?
He speaks good English.
A hungover logger who you remember from the bone circle last night.
The bone circle.
Circle.
From casting lots, I guess.
Usually lager makes you hungover.
Gambling.
Ha. Logger.
Yeah.
Stumbles over to the side of your circle and says, I'll give you 5 silver for a fucking fish and flagging of ale.
We got fish, we ain't got ale.
Alright, I'll just give you 5 silver for the... Can I have you water?
Yes.
Yeah. He, reaches into his, pocket and pulls out 6 silver, and he's not particularly counting. Flops them on the ground next to him, flops down, and starts shoveling fish into his mouth and gulping big heavy.
Nice, that paid for our house last night. Everybody mark their silver up 1.
Okay.
Ta-da. Okay. Does he have any of the carrots?
He doesn't appear to have any carrots.
You gonna eat your carrots?
Well, I'm just.
sir?
Oh, yeah, I'll put them on my... And he looks around for, like, a plate, and you realize that he's been eating, like, an opened fish on his lap.
Yeah.
And he, like, folds back a piece of fish skin and is like, carrots?
I put carrots on his fish?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, he kind of blows on the fish flap to cool it down.
Yeah.
Why don't we put fish on carrots?
Picks at his carrot pieces.
Okay.
Unenthusiastically, kind of knowing that he should, but...
Cool. Okay. I leave him be, because he doesn't look to be doing too well, but that's okay.
He's slowly sitting upright.
Sure. Okay. Are we... Yeah, how are we doing on time? Do we gotta... Oh, we still have to get a boat, don't we? At everyone.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
We are this
That's
far.
the entire point of this journey.
We are
No,
this
well,
far,
no, okay,
and the
yeah.
red trail is where we're supposed to be.
Okay. You.
Hi.
Mr. Fish Guy.
Oh.
Who are you talking to?
That's me.
That guy. Over there.
Hi, I'm me.
Hi, me. That's a
Hi,
confusing
me.
name
How are you?
that your mama gave you, but that's okay.
Yeah.
So we gotta go up the river, right? And so you gotta
Is that a question?
boat? No, it's more of a statement. But the question is, how do we do it?
You
You got a boat? You got a boat?
Farmer Dale has a mule team.
Okay. You don't have a mule team.
How far are you going up?
At least 6.
All the way up to Wardle.
All the way to Wardle.
You're gonna hit the doldrums.
We're gonna hit the doldrums. So we're gonna need that meal team, huh?
So the
Or
mules get real pissy through there. They just stop for no reason. The wind's fine, contrary to most doldrums.
But
Holy fuck, does anyone have whiskey? Holy fuck.
Guys,
I've
I
got
don't know if we
vodka.
should trust this drunkard.
The
I
mules.
whisper.
What kind of
It's muddy on the sides, and the mules are pissy, and so
Oh,
they
okay.
don't want to go through.
the mule doldrums is my next band name, by the way.
Yeah, it's the chart-topping #1 folk and
Yeah.
blues.
Yeah.
We should bring the mules just so we can eat them if we get stuck in the doldrums.
You're gonna need a
It's a
one
full
of the sailing skiffs if you wanna keep speed.
Yeah.
Do we have are there any like older boats that have like a combined sail and rowing oars?
Oh yeah, you can get an oar ship. Yeah. You're gonna need like a team though.
We are a team.
I know. Have you seen like we have that massive hulking woman there?
Ah.
Like
It's
10.
Oh, I'm sorry, tiny baby.
She counts as like 10 people.
it's 150 miles upstream. You're just gonna row.
Well, they said row your boat gently up the stream.
That sounds exhausting.
It's say downstream, I think. Historically, it's sunk.
I'm pretty fucked up still, but I'm pretty sure that's not right.
Okay. Can we get better mules that aren't depressed?
I mean, you got farmers. They got mules.
Okay. So we need a druid.
I actually have a ball and handle animal check.
They
How long is this stretch of doldrums? Mule doldrums.
they're not longer than a day, but
Could we potentially just walk alongside and get to where we're going?
Nah.
yeah, you can walk up the river. There's mule trails the whole way.
Wait a second.
Sounds to me like you've got donkey bites.
Nice. We'll be fine. No,
I
we
mean,
got.
it's graded for mules. It's not graded for people. It's not great. But
Why don't
Yeah.
we just ride the mules up the
No,
thing?
no. We'll be
Like
fine.
like a rickshaw?
No, Tanner, it's about the principle of the matter.
Why don't we get like a
horse?
rickshaw and attach some mules to it? and
Wait,
go
what
back?
if we just attach the ship,
To
raft,
Jason.
whatever, to Jason?
To Jason.
Look, the ship's got to go upriver either way. That's just what they do. They tend to not back ship that much cargo. It's probably pretty cheap.
Mm,
Can't say as I've ever gone upriver myself. I go get wasted in Magnemar, and then I come back out here and cut wood.
okay. Let's go find Farmer Jenkins or whoever. What'd you say his name was?
Yeah, Farmer Jenkins.
Was it Farmer Jenkins?
It
Okay.
was Farmer Jenkins.
Let's go see Farmer Jenkins. Let's just do it. Let's go.
Why not Old McDonald?
No, he's down the river. We passed it.
All right, so you go down to like the dock at in the middle of the river, and there's just all sorts of barges lined up in the eddy, waiting for their turn at the dock, or just pulled out and they're like hooking up to the mules to go upriver. Way downriver, you can see a sailing ship making a good clip up towards the dock. You think it'll be here in like 10 minutes? At this
That
speed?
one!
Okay. We wait 20 minutes?
10 minutes.
10 minutes. Well, or however long it takes.
Meanwhile, you hear across the eddy, a couple people shouting, 3 gold, 3 gold! Take you upriver, 3 gold!
Okay. And they're not
Alright,
Farmer
that's
Jenkins.
not bad.
6 gold, I'll get you there in 2 days!
Nah, we got a
10
good.
gold, I'll get you there by midnight!
Yeah. To the place?
The
Is he,
Wardle?
is he talking about Wordle?
Unclear where they're saying they'll get
Yeah,
you to.
that was mostly like the biggest of the party.
I don't know, let's find out.
Let's find out. Hey, you.
Hey, you!
Wait, which
Yeah.
one? There were
Okay.
multiple offers.
No,
Out there in
The
the
greeting of
cold,
old.
getting lonely,
Yeah.
getting old. Can you hear
Something
me?
just rolls profession, sailor.
Yes, I do.
I can't. Where did
She
I?
drops into something akin to like
Silly.
auctioneer speak, and with a complicated set of hand motions, exaggerated facial expressions, boot stomping, and number shouting and pointing. She's pretty sure that she can get everyone to Wardle basically by midnight tomorrow for 6 gold.
All right, guys, I think it.
And just about the time you've got that negotiated, the
Who fucks it up?
large sailing ship just crests into shouting range for further negotiations, and they're like, "Fuck, get out of here! Get out of here, Dan! We don't need you. Get the fuck out of here! It's not even your turn. You can't dock. Fuck you."
I like them.
The obvious playboy, Dan, in his extremely well-cut doublet, leans from one of the side posts coming off the ship out over the dock, says, "Headed upstream, my ladies."
Yes, we are. What you got to offer?
Passage? Can be there at midnight.
Passage is a good offer.
Really? How much?
Oh, 10 gold?
Hmm.
What, for the 4 of you?
5.
5?
Oh, yeah, 5. Okay, yeah, I didn't see it.
4 plus a cat.
Oh, the cat's with you. Okay, all right, yeah. Get 12 gold. Get you there by
14.
midnight.
Arlen would have said 14.
No, Danny, no, that's not how bargaining works.
I know. Arlen would have said 14. Danny doesn't do that. God, I miss Arlen.
12.
Fuck off,
Wait,
Dan.
wait,
Get out of the
wait,
way, Dan. Come on, barges are coming through.
Wait, I got this. 12 gold.
Hey, don't get on with him. Dan's a dick. Fuck Dan.
Well, here, I got this,
I
guys.
like Dan.
Guys, I got this. 12 gold? What do you mean 11 gold? I only have 10 gold.
Come on, Dan. You said you'd stop doing this shit. We need the gold. Come on.
Is he doing business? Is that what he's doing?
Dan appears to only loosely be interested in stopping at the dock as it extends into the river. He's cut the sails a little bit to maintain his place in the river.
Yeah.
While you talk, but he and his crew seem like they weren't really going to stop here. Like they were making a good clip up toward, but when they saw you guys on the end of the dock, they slowed.
I'm kind of with the girls, honestly. That's where I stand, but it's up to you guys.
The girls are the ones who offered 6 gold that
Yeah.
passage, right?
Correct.
For a little bit longer trip.
Yep.
All right, cool. Yeah,
Said midnight tomorrow.
let's go down.
Yeah, I'm fine.
All
with
right.
it. I'm not in a rush to
I
do
like
it.
other sailing ladies, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean they're not sailors, but
They are sailing ladies.
that's true. Yeah, they do have oars on their boat, but it mostly looks like mules.
Wow, oars, where'd they mine them from?
Oh wait,
Uh,
oh wait. I can't believe you've
They're
done
like,
this.
that's right, Dan. Fuck off. they're going with us.
So, who's Dirty Dan and who's Pinhead?
And who's Tintin?
He's making
Pinhead.
SpongeBob references, just ignore him.
Pinhead Larry? What is it? Pinhead Larry? I don't know.
Anyway, I say we go with Dan.
SpongeBob being not accepted.
I mean, if we're putting this to a vote, are we voting on this?
sure, yeah.
I'm a
Alright,
cheap
Magnus
motherfucker.
is kind of in charge of all negotiations. So.
Yeah, I vote ladies. Sorry.
All right.
Does anybody not vote ladies?
Me, I think
As
Dan
long as
sounds
it-
like a cool, interesting guy.
You're overruled.
Does he?
As long as they don't rape me, I'm cool.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that did happen.
I mean-
He's had a bad experience.
It would be pretty non-consensual looking at a lot of these girls. They are stringy, they are old, and they all smell like the kind of sweat you can only develop after soaking in river water for, weeks on end.
Feels like home.
Yeah. that
So-
swampy kind of smell that just doesn't go away with normal water washing.
Yeah.
So I put on my chastity belt.
The
Okay.
just right in front of everyone. Let me put this on. Is their boat called the freshwater clam?
Their boat doesn't have a name. It's made of wood. It goes upstream.
You gotta have a name.
It's
though.
the freshwater clam.
freshwater clam.
Freshwater cloister.
All right. So after a second, they get their turn out of the eddy
Effort
and
of
over by the dock, hitch up, and you guys load on.
Yep.
A few, strokes with 3 of them on the oars, and they clear the edge of the river. And they said, "Our mule team's just upstream. We'll meet them in a little bit."
Okay, so
You guys
what's
want
the,
some help paddling?
I mean, there's the oars.
I grab a door and I
No
help.
one ever said no.
what
And if
climb
you
check?
at all, you're turning the corner to the slower waters outside of the
Well, yeah,
outside
do you
of the
see that
eddy.
strength check?
I climbed the mast.
It's a. I don't,
It's a
I don't
rat.
think
There's no mast. Yeah, it's
I
it's a heavy river skiff.
I climbed to the tallest point.
So what's the deal with Dan?
Dan is fucking gone. He's upstream already.
the ladies.
Oh. So what's with that douchebag?
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you when we get to the mules.
Okay.
And
Jason.
then pretty soon, you see the team of mules in sight.
Jason.
Okay.
They pull over there and throw a line out, and then kind of kick back and open a flask. They're like, "Fuck, Dan, he almost cost us." I mean, we were headed upstream anyway, but
Sure.
yeah, that guy's a dick. He comes from Corvosan money.
Oh, I see.
Rented himself an enormous ship. Then he made a couple of runs real fast. The kind of stuff that takes us weeks to make.
Sure.
Paid off his ship mortgage, and now he's years ahead of most of us in his shipping career. Of course, that brand new boat will be a ruin soon, and he still won't have made a fortune. The river takes everyone with time. One of them holds her flask up. It's like, yeah, nothing left to do now, but drink till the doldrums.
Nice. These are my kind of ladies.
And they all kind of settle into like their piles of, sun and sweat soaked blankets in the corners of the large skiff.
Oh, sun-soaked sounds so like such a nice concept.
Yeah,
I don't
mean,
want to be sunburned.
It's like a strangely warm wet.
Yeah.
Leave.
Yeah, there's something else that can be described that way, but I don't think people appreciate that.
Hot tubs.
It's unnerving.
Yeah,
like
it
you
sounded
would expect.
less pleasant the second time you described it.
Oh, okay.
Hot tubs.
They put their feet up and they're like, "So travelers,
Mm-hmm.
what's in Wardle?"
A
Some
boat.
dude owes us a boat.
Yep.
You're not gonna be like Dan, are you? Because I'll kick your ass off the edge right now. One of the motions that a pushing motion with her boot.
Nice. No, we're not. We're not gonna. It's a private boat. Don't worry about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does he have a name?
That's a good question, Vigdis. What are you thinking?
Didn't he said the name of his friend, didn't he?
They mean the boat.
Yeah,
Normally
your
boats
boat.
are referred to as feminine, and they're twisting.
Oh.
Did you? What was your last ship name, Vigdis?
Hold on, I need to think about this. It's gotta be good.
Yeah, it's got to be good.
I think we should name this boat the Harvin Roar.
The Nameless Wench.
The nameless wench. Diamond. Vimy.
Nameless.
Team.
Do you hear?
Crash. The Bedouin. Grantham.
No, I'm standing.
Wait,
Name
hold
was
on.
Wench.
Ethan
Name
just
was
used
Wench.
the band names list. Hold on.
Oh, please, please. This is what I have it for.
Donut explosion.
A boat named Earl. Nameless Wench.
The nameless wench.
I like the nameless wench.
Is that the old boat or is this boat?
That's the old boat.
Oh yeah, we do have to name the new boat,
Yeah,
guys.
the new boat. Now
That's gonna be rough.
Group activity.
Here, Peru. Oh shit! Hang on.
They're now making a game out of suggesting boat names. So it doesn't have a name yet. All right. How about Constant John? Had me one of them back in my day.
Nice. Oh god.
One of them chimes in. Snapdragon, Snapdragon. I like Snapdragons. They're like, yeah, you like Snapdragons. You're a little simple. Oh.
I like cameras too.
There, Peru's away.
I like camera obscura as well.
Liniment. Chestnut.
Spanish moss.
Pickle on a
Fat
stick.
man.
It's not a bad one.
Flaming wedding pie. Nothing but scorpions.
Feminine thunder?
No, I like nothing but scorpions.
Wait, what was the name of the
What
boat?
scorpion?
What was the name of the boat for Guns of Icarus yesterday, Ethan?
I mean, there's a lot.
Will?
I don't know.
There
Oh,
was
Will. Yeah,
Will.
just Will.
Yeah, Will, because fire at will.
Oh yeah, fire. Yes. Please. That's a good one.
Now remember, the floating boat comes with two boats. The full boat and its dinghy.
Yeah. Wait.
This-
Oh, really?
Yeah.
The scrawny raccoon.
Bodie McBoatface.
Will and the scrawny raccoon.
Now that's an indie band if I remember.
Road-
It's for the big boat and the little dinghy.
Road to Slim Jim.
Yeah.
These are good ones. Penis
Yeah, these-
Tavern.
Obviously, this is what we discussed with the ladies. You know, what should we name our new
Oh.
boat?
No, they were playing this game without you until you.
Yeah.
We get in on it, obviously. We do a fantastic job of it.
Before you know it, it's nightfall, and you guys feel the light sting of too much sun on your skin. You haven't been in cover because you've been on a rather broad section of river all day. The, weathered skinned old ladies are, just looking slightly more pink than usual, and
I'm wearing a
Yeah,
cloak of
a little
resistance.
dehydrated.
That's a +1 resisting the sun.
Okay.
but some of you are going, oh, we spent a lot of time underground and stuff.
Yeah, that wasn't great.
And they're kind of cackling and poking at you guys, and watching your skin change colors.
Mhm.
They said, "All right, about time to get a fire, get some dinner." And
Ooh,
one
let's
of
go
them-
fishing.
Oh yeah, no, they've been on and off, trolling all morning or all day, just as they go upriver, occasionally pulling in one. Is that your
Fishing.
survival? Yeah. Yep. You've been hit. And they're like, okay, mules need a rest, and we're gonna get ashore here, and one more day of this, and we'll get you,
Nice.
up to Wardle. Like I said, by midnight.
Yeah. Did they? I'm sorry. In the conversation, I'm sure it came up. What was the reason for the mule doldrums again? You said it was just unfavorable ground.
Oh, it's muddy. They can't quite get purchase, and they feel like they're getting dragged back downriver. They get
Okay.
prancy.
Also, are we mule? What's it called for when you get muled? There's a word for it, isn't there?
What?
Getting pulled by a mule, like up a river. I swear I learned about it in the Erie Canal.
If there is, I just don't remember. But points to you if you do.
I'll look it up. But are we getting pulled up on the north side of the bank? Well, that's not. Yeah.
There's a large sandy beach on the let's see here, south side of the river.
Okay.
Just about on this line right
Are
here.
we? So we're camping on the south side of the river. Isn't that a bad idea?
I don't get it.
You know, it's sandy here. You know, it's the mush fens.
It's yeah. My point. It's the mush fence. That's okay. I guess they
It's
know better.
Nothing's gonna happen. The mules.
They're old. They're
look
old,
at the
right?
mules. Do the mules seem worried? No. Okay.
Okay, they are old, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that's good. If they're young women,
Yeah. The old women and the mules are like,
Yeah.
what's your problem, buddy? Like,
they've been doing it a while. Okay, it's good.
upside down cat is about to go ask the virgin cups off the desk.
So cute. Anyway.
Yeah, so they pretty quickly get a fire going. So fast you wonder if they used a tinder twig. They dig up some bits of metal from the sand and quickly set up a spit. This is not the first time they've made camp here.
Okay.
One of them sets over and pats down a site where she immediately erects a tent. And then the last rays of sun disappear. And
Oh.
one of them pulls out an accordion from fucking nowhere.
How dope.
Shanties.
Like, yeah, I've been practicing.
Hit me with a shanty. Do it.
Feel like we made her leave it here.
How has she been practicing then?
Alone. In the woods. She's like, words off the goblins. Little known folk remedy, goblins hate accordion music.
I don't know if that's true. Hold on one sec. Oh fuck! Where's the what knowledge is that?
It may or may not be true regardless of your role.
Sure.
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. What is the knowledge check?
You don't know what knowledge specifies whether or not goblins hate. Knowledge goblin culture? Yeah, you don't have it, so whatever.
Ask.
Okay, but
No. I've been playing this here for months. Haven't seen a goblin the entire time.
fair enough. That doesn't sound right, but I don't know enough about goblins to challenge you. So YOLO.
Yeah, like I said before you rolled.
I perceive my surroundings. Roll another.
Yep. Large open sandy beach. Wood line pretty far away. No signs of wind, water, widowmakers, or
Snipes.
snipes. No sign of snipes.
Good.
So,
How about
definitely-
seagulls?
Definitely no snipes here.
How about seagulls?
Nope, no seagulls.
Good, those bitches are annoying.
Yeah. And almost immediately, the sound of frogs and crickets is overwhelming. It is nigh deafening. Communication now requires a light shout.
I pull out cotton.
Oh,
Wait, hold on one sec. What do I have on me?
Is she playing the accordion?
yeah. It's hard to tell between all the, insects and wild birds.
Really?
And,
I would have thought they would have shut up, but okay.
yeah, she starts the accordion up, and it basically blends in with the drone of the insects and the stitch.
Mhm.
I take some cloth and I tie down my ears.
Okay. Yeah, it's just relaxing. A couple of the ladies point out some stones at a comfortable angle and say, yeah, good spot to recline and digest your fish.
I actually summon 1d4 giant frogs.
Do you?
Yeah.
That'll take care of the insect problem.
1d4 plus 1, rather. I summon 4 giant frogs. And I can instruct the frogs that they are to tell the other frogs to shut up.
This actually works. However, the peepers have no fucking respect
That's fine.
and continue to peep at their, you know,
I don't even
Full
have expected
volume.
anything different.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
I pat my giant frogs, and each one of them, I guess, probably has 2 tentacles, and then I
Wait.
dismiss them.
Hold on, back up.
What?
Why do your frogs have 2 tentacles each?
Did you say I dismissed the frogs before Vigneous can ask questions?
Yes, I did.
Thought you might. You're like, did those frogs have tentacles? What? No.
Big Dis is squinting at you so hard right now.
It wasn't Bofer, it was Desna.
Mhm.
How do you
That-
change the
Hi, Desna. She has it out for Magnamar, says one of them that hasn't talked much before.
Oh,
Has it
Desna.
out?
She's. I feel blessed by Desna. Just random frogs show up and happen to make all of the other frogs go quiet, and whether or not they have tentacles is besides the point. Desna's truly
You
looking
think
out for us.
Desna blessed anything in Magnamar?
We're not in
Yes,
Magnamar,
yes.
laddie.
Why?
I mean,
Desna
she-
struck down the tower. She hasn't sanctioned a thing that's happened in Magnamar since its founding. Why, if Lady Ardelia had followed her own advice, the whole town would have collapsed before anyone had made a foundation of it. It's cursed, I tell you, cursed, the whole place.
Now, you say that she doomed the town, but didn't she appear above the Ivansaur?
To strike it down,
The Ivansaur is still standing.
yeah, the humans rebuilt it in their folly.
Okay.
Stupid humans.
I'm sorry. Ivansaur is the guard tower, right? Or is that the bridge?
Yeah, that's
That's
the
the guard
tower.
tower, yeah.
Okay.
Hey,
It was
Bofer, you
struck
should
by
go
the
complete
soundless
Desna's
band.
work.
It was struck by the soundless lightning.
Interesting.
I'll
Hey,
tell
Bo.
you, not a good things happened there. It's founded on giant dragon things.
Yeah. Those
They're
probably
proud of
weren't
it.
great.
And then it wasn't too long before there were all sorts of bugs overrunning the town.
Yeah, no, I agree. The Ordelians really had it right. Magnamar proper, it shouldn't be there. I'm with you. Trust me, ladies.
Well, if they'd have just listened to what us natives had said, you're like, oh my goodness, look, you were raised in a town. You're not a fucking wild person.
Yeah, but they're
Wild person? We have a name. I am Shawanti.
so auntie.
Wait, that's in my notes. Hold on.
And we're not birds and gladiators. It's
Uh,
a long way to be living here.
hmm,
The Mushfens are a trackless example of how to live a trackless existence.
true.
The Shalanti are natives that hunt in the woods. They're barbarians, and they are basically Native Americans.
Sounds racist.
She does not like your description.
I didn't say that out loud, but that's your description, by the way.
Yeah, well,
Yeah,
she takes exception to that.
fair. There's white people, Chilaxians, natives Varisian, and natives Shalanti. Okay. Just so we're all clear on that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I'm going to knowledge religion to see if I know if the Shalanti would happen to have any extra religious knowledge that I would be unaware of, perhaps.
Yeah.
Give me 1 second. Ooh.
Yeah. You pick up that she knows fucking lots about Desna.
My God.
She
I
knows
say-
lots about lots of gods, actually.
I say that's interesting. You have such a good knowledge of Desna. Do you know if there's any religious sites within 200 miles of here by chance?
Yeah, well, I mean, my hometown up in Ravenmore, way upstream, to the north. Yeah, is is a famous shrine to Desna, but we carve her, out of cliff faces, like we're supposed to.
And do you carve her, or do you carve butterflies for her image?
Oh, a little of both.
Lunar moths?
Lunar moths, yeah.
Lunar.
I found out a lunar moth is actually a type of butterfly, I think. I forget. Maybe that happened. Maybe that didn't.
Now they have fuzzy antennae.
Cool.
Cool.
Uh,
Well, I'll definitely have to check that out sometime. Is there anyone I should meet up there to learn more about this?
Is there what?
Anyone I should, any of your family I should meet up there to learn more about this, about Desna?
Yeah, the centaurs up there that we've shared the town with, for centuries.
Centaurs.
Oi.
Sorry.
Have a secret ring of stones out in the woods that only true believers ever pilgrimage to.
Okay, sounds awesome.
So, make sure if you make the pilgrimage that you bring the correct offering. Of course, they will be checking.
And by correct offering, you mean right?
One of them, she just kind of winks.
Nice.
I'm going to diplomacy to see if I can weasel that one out of her.
Anything to do with an owl?
Okay.
Anything to do with, Luna moths? Anything that has stardust or pure fire or
Or some symbolic
silver
book.
or star knives or
Okay.
I mean,
Gotcha.
she's pretty flexible.
Cool.
But apparently there's like an in-group which will judge whether or not what you've brought is.
Gotcha.
Cool.
And then it's quite late, and you guys the heat and the sun have taken it out of you.
Sure. River travel can be exhausting. I feel like we're on the river. I get
You're
it.
surprisingly tired considering you didn't walk.
Yeah. All right. I'm calling for an intermission right now. Okay. Reconvene in 5-ish minutes. Break.
She is so sweet, Aubrey. I know. She's happy I put a cat trap back out for her.
Hey, Aubrey, that's almost exactly 200 miles from Magnamar.
let's say it's exactly 200 miles.
Okay.
Over land, it's totally.
Okay. I wasn't sure if that was intentional or not. Okay, I'm gonna go grab something to drink.
It's okay, it's just Aubrey. It's just Aubrey, I know. If she steps on my power button. Oh, you should put out some more food for her. Here, no, hey.
I'm gonna put up a couple crunchy.
So,
So,
in respond to voice chat, there's another great reason to visit Lancaster County.
What? What? What?
well, that's comforting.
640 pounds of dynamite and 400 blasting caps. Mm-hmm.
That is a non-insignificant amount of explosives.
I'm hoping it's just a bunch of rednecks who stole them, and they're just gonna use them to blow up stupid shit. But
And not for like domestic terror purposes.
yeah, I'm just hoping they do stupid redneck shit. Because if not, then I'm gonna have a really bad time this weekend at work.
Yeah.
I don't want to deal with that because this is my work
blown
weekend.
up.
Yeah, this is my work weekend. I'd rather not have shit blown up. Like, I don't feel like running an MCI. I really don't.
What does MCI stand for?
Mass casualty incident. Technically, you call a mass casualty incident anytime you have more patients than you have resources. That could mean a car accident with 3 patients, and you have 1 ambulance. You can call an MCI, but
With
this will
640
Oh,
pounds
yeah,
of explosives, it could be a really massive.
yeah, it could be. We're talking every ambulance in the entire county big. Oh my gosh, that'd just be such a cluster.
Oh, I see it.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. But if Obama hadn't tried to take our guns and 22 ammo, then we wouldn't have to steal gun or explosives.
I don't even know. Like, how did they steal it? They
With a 4-wheeler.
That's so fucking stupid. This is it's stored in a locked truck trailer. Oh, that trailer door was open and the locks were missing. I bet you there's someone who worked there, or you know, they just use padlocks and they use bolt cutters. Why would you ever? Oh my gosh, that's the stupidest way to lock one of those. Oh my gosh. Like, couldn't they have used at least a deadbolt or something? Because this
Oh,
seems to be
no, I
annoying.
figured out who did it.
What?
It's right there in the first sentence. The theft of several hundred pounds of explosives were taken from a pipeline work site in Lancaster.
Oh,
Now,
so
who
environmental.
would want to take explosives from a pipeline work site?
Environmental.
Greenpeace.
Environmentalists.
It was
Yep.
Greenpeace. That makes sense. Let me look up where the nearest.
Hippies.
Oh
all
yeah,
that kind
I
of
bet you
stuff.
I know who it was.
Could have been anyone in Philadelphia.
No, I bet you I know. who
Anyone
it
with
was.
a fracking crossed out bumper sticker.
What's your opinion on fracking, Aubrey?
I'm sure Glad Williamsport has some money.
Oh
That's
boy.
about the only upshot. Oh, and I'm glad that it's killing coal.
Okay.
Right. I wish it would kill coal faster.
Yeah, but they drilled so much and fracked so much that the price of natural gas practically went down to 0 there for
Yeah.
a little bit.
I just don't want
so-
Pennsylvania to become Texas and have like weird earthquakes for no fucking reason and a bunch of water pollution.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
And
we're not
so I
fine,
think
please.
we just need to have taxes and policies which not just correctively
Someone
tax for gas extraction, but like punitively. Like when you fuck up, it will not have been worth it to cut those corners. Not by a long shot.
Someone was telling me recently that they're like they're from the Middle East. I don't remember who it was, but they were like, yeah, well, they've been fracking for oil in wherever for years now. We just don't fuck up because we work better than you guys. I'm just like, yeah, that sounds about right.
Well, I mean, shit, like if you hit coal bed methane, you have to cap that site. Sorry, try again later.
But let's get real talk here. Could it be any worse than having a city that has to be evacuated because you unleashed hell flame below it?
Yeah, see, that's why I'm distrustful of the energy companies making fucking land grabs in nowhere, Pennsylvania.
Decades of hell flames.
First there was that whole predatory lumber boom, then there was that whole predatory coal boom, and now these totally well-meaning gas guys are showing up with, thick
Predatory
contracts.
gas, natural gas.
No, they're super friendly, you guys. Don't worry. We didn't learn any lessons in the last 250 years. So that's all. I just want it to cost so much to be a dick about it that it's not worth for them to play games. You want to get gas, go get gas. If you fuck up, you will pay. That's my policy. And I'm a fucking hippie.
Wow, Centralia's that far, that close to Williamsport?
Yeah.
Wow.
It's really boring, though.
Well, yeah, everyone kind of left after everything caught on fire.
Yeah. But, like, they've bulldozed a lot to, like, keep it uninteresting because they don't want tourists.
Yeah. I think we should go and build more houses there, just to fucking piss off the county.
In any case, so before the sun is up, the ladies are the protestation of
Wait, is Alex back?
the mules.
Yeah, is everyone back?
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, everyone's here.
Sorry, I'm just on push to talk, and if I'm not right on it.
There are
So
currently
before the sun is up, the protestation of the mules having been rehitched to the barge, the skiff, wakes you from your slumber, and the ladies are kind of, shuffling you toward the skiff in your half wakefulness. Come on! If we're gonna be there by midnight, you need to be in the boat now.
Alright.
Come on! I made a pile of blankets for you. Let's go. Dried them out overnight over the fire.
Are they warm?
Yes,
Yeah,
but they smell of stale wood smoke
that's great.
and a little bit like fish.
That's less okay.
They nestle you down in the and by the time you guys come back to, it's to the light splashes of water as the ladies are rowing. The mules are walking ahead with light slack on the lines, and the pace appears to be consistent.
I asked the ladies if they have an extra line by chance.
Of course, we wouldn't be without a spare hawser.
Do you mind if I make use of that? I think I can get us there a little faster.
Okay, yeah, knock yourself out.
I slipped.
You tip this skiff. Oh, well, you'll all be in the drink. There's crocodiles in here. I know they're alligators.
I slipped.
Really, I thought they were caimans.
I slipped the line into the water, and Jason grabs it without revealing himself, and Jason just starts pulling the line.
Oh my god.
Wow, that
So
looks
how
like a
long
heretic right
Jason,
there.
like, constitution-wise, is he, like, more sturdy than a mule or less?
He has a 13 con.
Okay, so less.
Less. But he has a 20 strength.
That's true. Yeah. So he's good with that for like an hour or two, and then you sense that he's kind of slacking. Which is fine because the ladies don't mind the help, rowing, and the mules don't mind picking up the slack at that point. And eventually the ladies spying a rock said, "Yep, there's Kraken Rock."
Does it look like a kraken, or is it just a rock?
It's no, they call it Kraken Rock. One of them chuckles as she points out, and the others roll their eyes. It's got a big old crack in it.
I take that.
Knee slapper. Like, back to the mules. Yeah, dry ground ahead for them. And then it goes back to, picking at the dirt under their fingernails with the pointy end of a sharp knife. And, just trying to keep cool, splashing water on themselves, occasionally bilging, picking at little bits of leftover fish from last night.
Bilging and purging.
That kind of terrifyingly boring travel, bilging and purging. Oh, you're very clever.
I cracked me up.
You're very clever.
Please continue. I'm sorry.
And then the sun starts to go down again. You guys remember to stay a little bit more covered during the heat of the day. And some clouds start to roll in. And then the sun starts to set. And then you smell smoke.
Oh.
I'm gonna.
And they're kind of looking, the girls are kind of looking around.
Mm-hmm.
I stay on the boat.
I mean, I think we all stay in the boat right now.
You can tell by looking at the mules, they're a little uneasy.
Okay.
But they are quickening their pace.
Okay. Not usually smoky?
No.
I asked them.
Well, the mules don't answer.
I mean,
Ooh.
Orm says, we're close to town. There could be smoke.
Okay.
I have Jason fall back approximately 90 feet behind
91%.
the boat. 90 feet behind the boat, and I have him fly up and report if he sees smoke from any direction, and if it's a lot.
Is there any reaction from the ladies, please?
So, Jason, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So the ladies see Jason relatively quickly, because 90 feet's not that far, and...
But behind? They're looking behind?
I mean, they're...
It's not soundless either.
That's how you row, Aaron. You look
Fair.
backwards and you row forwards.
Oh, yeah, that's fair.
That's a good point.
Here.
Well, in that case, if they're doing that, the other direction, forwards.
So one of the innocuous directions.
Yes, one of the directions where they won't see Jason fly up.
Yeah.
Well, I see Jason fly up.
Yeah, you do. Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
I'll have-
Jason flies up, one of them's like, whoa!
Yeah, hold on, wait. I'll have a corresponding stealth roll. That raises a good point. Nice. 2.
Yeah. So there's no way that they don't... Did someone leave?
No,
think
everyone's
so.
still.
I
Okay.
think that was the
You
rolling
guys,
noise.
That's the rolling noise.
So yeah. They're like, is that a... And you can see that D is on the tip of their tongue.
Huh? Demon? No, he's with us.
Oh! That's, well, you do look like adventurers.
I clutch my star knife and I'm like, that's our blessing from Desna.
So this, yeah. The Shawanti woman rolls her eyes and says, well, you can't fool me, but maybe you can fool them.
Bofer, he looks nothing like a butterfly. What are you talking about?
But Bofer, upon returning, says, "Yeah, that fire isn't from the town. I can see the town. That smoke's actually. We'll find out exactly what that is in about an hour. But there's something like on the river burning." And then 40 minutes later, the smell of a different smell joins the smell of the smoke,
Oh no.
and you recognize it almost instantly from down by the lady's light. That is the scent of pissed off troglodyte.
No. That's my second least favorite emotion of troglodyte.
Yeah, they're
The first is horny.
We started a
They're-
race war.
Happy is similar.
The women seem to recognize it too, and they're like, oh, you know, they start shuffling around and picking up, you know, previously unnoticed weapons in the bottom of the boat.
It's
They're
horny.
like, get
enough.
ready to cut the mules loose.
Okay. Yeah.
There's
Wait.
there's
loose?
troglodytes around here. We'll let them run. Troglodytes don't go after mules. Too stringy.
Really? Oh. That's a good point, actually. It would be stringy.
Will the mules know to return home?
No.
Yeah. They'll meet us up in Wordle at worst case.
Make sure they don't go too far and get to Blastoise.
I see someone added that.
Yeah, that was me. I was waiting for that one.
And then pretty
okay.
soon you come across the
Yeah.
a three-masted ship
Oh,
wrecked on the northern shoal.
But dicks. Should we?
It looks like an iron line of some kind was stretched across the river.
I detect magic on the ship, and I'm like, is this the boat we're looking for?
Nope.
Okay. Is that did Dan's boat have any?
Yeah, it's Dan's boat.
Okay.
Uh,
Dan's boat.
You see Dan holding onto a rock in the middle of the river,
Okay, that's not great.
only his head showing, as he calls out for help.
Well, we should probably help him, even though he is a dick.
Well, we do that. I mean, well, okay. Are we still attached to the mules?
Yeah, but you can steer the raft out toward the middle.
Nah, Jason just swims under, stands, and pulls him to the edge of the coast on the north side.
Yeah, his immediate reaction is to fucking panic.
Yep, and Jason
But
will.
mostly his panic results in his head going under the water.
Yeah, Jason will make the corresponding CMD check, whatever you're offering.
I assume that Jason wins.
Okay.
That's a fair assumption.
Let's see, a panicked half nobleman versus an extraterrestrial monster.
Sea monster.
Extraterrestrial sea monster in the water.
Who's Aaron? He's upgraded to D monster by now.
I get it.
Okay. So yeah, Jason, drags him over to the boat after a couple of mouthfuls of river water.
Mm-hmm.
He goes, oh my gosh, there's still cargo on board. We have to save it.
What kind of cargo?
Mostly vegetables.
Vegetables.
All right,
No, my cabbages!
how many drugs are we talking here?
Are there carrots?
Yeah, there's carrots. Troglodytes hate
Oh
carrots.
my god, guys, we need to save them.
How many drugs do you have, though?
No drugs. Why would there be drugs?
I know
I'm
the
not
cent-
fucking drugs.
I know the
Everyone
centaurs
knows
are
that.
up here. They
I know.
deal in tranquilizers. Do you have tranquilizer on this?
No, the centaurs are a free and noble people. They would never drink themselves with things from Magnemar like that.
I love that.
Can
I
I
don't even know-
profession drugs? Can I get a free point in profession drugs at this point?
Okay.
No, not quite.
you can take a point.
Well, it's not profession drugs. It's knowledge drugs.
No, you could turn it into a profession.
Profession drugs.
Aaron's been making money.
Yeah.
Profession drug manufacturer.
It's getting there.
It's like a non-official.
Trader.
It's like a non-official synergy bonus I'm
Trader.
getting here.
Mhm.
Drug trader. Yeah, that's the role. But yeah.
Profession peddler, subtype drugs.
All right, let's go rescue the vegetables.
Yes. Yes.
Hold on, I'm gonna actually make this check. Hold on, where's the professions?
It's under
Oh,
skills.
there it is.
The Shawanti woman grabs a loose board that's hanging out in the boat, flops it into the water, flops onto it on her stomach, grabs the ropes attached to the mules and pulls herself to shore behind the mules and lets the other three women, paddle over to the wreck of the Steely Dan.
Good old Steely Dan.
A couple of minutes later, you're at the wreck with Dan.
Okay. No sign of his crew?
No sign of the crew.
Okay.
Yeah,
Sucks to be an NPC.
big old gash right in the middle of the prow.
Yeah.
Looks like the wind was carrying it at such a clip that whatever line they pulled across the river cut right into it. The ship was clearly not meant for that. It was meant to be light and fast and not deal with that kind of impact. Especially not at that height. And just completely, just started taking on water, shredded all the planks up across it and then down along the bottom. Just lots of tearing.
That's not good.
You've never seen a ship repaired from something like that. They mostly just end up at the bottom of the water.
Dan is right here with us, right?
Yeah.
I turn to him and say, "That's not a fancy folding boat, is it?"
What? No.
Okay, good.
No.
Not ready to detect the magic on it. Remember.
It could have been cloaked. It was the Steely Dan.
I stole it. Please.
Yeah.
Also, good Steely Dan reference.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay, go ahead. Yeah,
Great.
so
So yeah, mostly lots of as he pointed out, fresh produce.
Okay.
A lot of blood.
Yeah.
Some of it is cow. Some of it is lamb.
Sure.
Looks like he was transporting a significant chunk of livestock upstream.
Okay. Did we hear anything rustling around in the ship, or, I mean, are we crawling in the ship yet, or have we not?
How literal is our rustling
I
up
mean,
of grub?
right now you're just seeing the stuff that's like floating in the water.
Okay. I nudge X and I'm like, I mean, you speak Draconic.
I ask I asked Dan if there's anyone on board who still needs our help.
I assume the crew fled like I did.
Yeah.
You fled into the water?
I mean, I was thrown free of the wreck during the impact.
Okay.
He says,
I mean,
fill the boat with what you can, and we'll take what you can back to back to Wordle, or oh my, he appears to be peeling a cabbage.
Your cabbages!
He's quite distraught. He's mostly in shock. He's not super helpful.
Yeah.
I look at the women and I'm like,
You're also women.
yeah, but the sailor women.
Ah, the sailor women.
They're just kind of like, I don't know, shuffle cabbages onto our boat, I guess. I don't know how much they could possibly be worth.
how bad? Well, hang on. We have a sailor, right? How bad could the wreck be? How unseaworthy is this craft, Vigdis?
Oh, completely.
Mm.
I assume.
Yeah,
But,
yeah, you nailed it. I gave you that information earlier,
Yeah.
and you just used it. Yeah.
Okay. Shoot. Okay. Not even with a little of this, and I flex, put my, like the riveter lady. I look like that.
Oh yeah, Rosie the
Yeah, Rosie the Riveter.
Rosie the
Except,
Riveter.
yeah.
I just kind of chuckle under my breath. Hold on, I chuckle stealthily.
No one
So,
sees it.
I think
Okay.
6 brawny women shoot you the meanest glare in sync.
That's why I do it
Any bravado
stealthily.
that you were feeling just shrivels straight up into your, into your bottom.
That's why I said stealthily, and I rolled
Yeah.
a 21.
Yeah, roll for subtle cattiness. Women have a bonus to detect cattiness.
I get it. Because he's a cat.
Jason's rolling perception and using his newfound smell powers is keeping a nose out for troglodytes.
Nice.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, you can track them. What's weird is the wreck is on the north side of the river.
Okay.
The tracks mostly lead off to the north side.
I say, hey, was this boat insured, by the way?
Was it insured?
Yeah.
Insured? No! This is the easiest route in the world. You just sails up, and then you go to Wardle, and then you back, and then you get drunk in Nyber.
That's why you buy insurance, and then every 2 years, you quote unquote hit something, and the boat
What is this?
quote unquote
Insurance? What?
sinks.
That insurance exists in fantasy settings, right?
Yeah, he just doesn't seem to be familiar with it.
Okay.
We should
My
make
dad would have said
insurance.
something.
Okay. So, I mean, let's grab some loot. Let's take you to town, and then we'll get a bigger ship to help, or more stuff to help fix it, or something. I don't know. Right?
You're not gonna fix it, man. It's
Okay,
done.
but at least get the rest of the stuff. Like, we can't get everything, right? But there's still
Yeah,
cabbage.
you can't get everything, yeah.
Yeah, can't get everything. Let's get good stuff. Let's take it upriver, and then you can hire more people to get the rest of the stuff.
Yep.
Yep.
Alright, yeah. So you load up the boat, and by 1 o'clock, you've gotten a increasingly shaken Dan up to Wardle with a pile of cabbages and carrots.
That
and
was
a few leftover chunks of meat that apparently they couldn't carry off.
That was the most valuable thing he was carrying.
Yeah, that seems to be what you wanted to put in the
Look,
boat.
you can make an entire corporation out of just cabbages, Ethan.
That's true.
Cabbage color, if you will.
Yeah.
I say, so what's in that cabbage, by the way?
It's cabbage.
What's in the cabbage?
You get the feeling like you're super correct, by the way, Aaron.
Yeah, I was about to sense motive. Hold on. But yeah.
No. Your
I don't
professional drug dealer
Okay.
has tipped you off.
Okay.
You fucking know exactly.
This isn't
It's just tucked away in your head right now with
Okay.
with the kind of smugness that only one fucking cheeky shenanigan purveyor can hold against another cheeky shenanigan purveyor.
This isn't regular cabbage. It's the devil's lettuce.
I just kind of give him a knowing nod.
Devil's lettuce. Oh my god. I
That
hate
was so well done, and I hate you so much.
Plus 50 XP. Devil's Lettuce. Also, Boofer, 50 XP for
Awesome.
uncovering his plot.
Thank you. Cool. I kind of make a gesture to X like she probably knows what's going on, but I don't know how to actually do the thing she does. And I'm just like, and she understands I'm trying to convey something.
What is it, boy? Someone's in a well?
Is it a what?
I get a plus whatever to sense motive to figure out what he is saying to me.
Do I actually get a roll bluff, or I don't think I do? Right?
No, I just roll.
Yeah, she can just figure out what you're doing.
Oh, okay. Well,
and I think I get it. So
yeah.
So yeah, you get this this signal that like smuggling. Eyebrow raise, and you're like, what would he be smuggling in? Oh yeah, okay.
And then I like point to my drug pouch or something.
Yeah.
I'm like, so my mom used to have this delicious cabbage stew recipe. I would really love if I could make it for you. You seem really shaken and really upset. And I would like to just, do something for you.
Oh yeah, I mean we can find you some. You know, when we get to the portal.
There's some in your hand. I can do it right now.
Yeah, but this is this hasn't been prepared. We have to wash this and stuff. We gotta
I go and I go to take
wash
it from him.
station.
I go to take the cabbage from him.
He very visibly wants to hold on to it.
I just smile even bigger. We're like, no, really, it's okay.
He's like, you can't light a fire on the boat.
Yes, I can. I was just gonna start washing it.
At this point, the other women on the boat are now like, huh? Like, is someone about to light a fire on our skiff?
I was just gonna start chopping the ingredients.
I kind of give the no, not that signal to X. Like, hey, what are you doing? I just want to let you know.
X is like, okay, well, when we land.
You give him his cabbage back?
I guess I never got it from him. He said he
No,
didn't.
I mean he was prepared to use force.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I never got it.
I guess you never got it. Yeah. Okay. You just let him have it. Oh, okay. And then it's 1 o'clock, and you're pulling in to the rather quiet docks of a one lamp wardle. One lamp hangs at the end of the docks. And the ladies row up to it. The Shawanti is taking the mules and headed off to some stable, and they start to unload you guys and your stuff. They're like, so what do we do with the cabbages again? And
what are you going to do
Dan
with
says,
the cabbages?
two docks over, there's a washing station where we'll just put them in the storage there, and then the washers will come and clean them up for sale, in Wardle.
My cabbages.
Alex, was X's mom's recipe smoked cabbage by instance?
X completely made up that recipe. It didn't exist, but now it is.
Yeah.
Smoked cabbage.
You don't smoke cabbage?
Yeah. So he's grateful for any help. He takes one cabbage and walks it over to the storage house at the dock edge, and then comes back and takes another one and kind of looks at you guys like, "What? I'll pay you."
Should we?
And the girls are like, "Oh, I'll help unload." Yeah, okay.
I don't think Danny quite got the gist of what was going on.
Yeah, Beaufort very specifically makes a point not to let Denny in on this at any given
so she's
opportunity.
Like, I mean, I guess we'll help him out. We're looking for a boat, but okay.
I'm rolling to see if Fig does Fig just pick up on this? Or do I literally think they're just cabbages?
Over smiling too much. He's running some game.
All right.
Wait,
okay.
hold on. I have a bluff score if you're gonna make me roll it.
Yeah, okay, fine.
And I'm feeling good about it.
Buffer is janky as usual.
We're slightly suspicious cabbages, but you know, we've done weirder shit.
Yeah, you've done weirder shit.
Okay.
Watching someone cling to what's left of the wreckage of their ship.
You get that. You understand.
So yeah, the guy just really wants help loading, you know, a few gold pieces worth of cabbages into a shed.
Sure, buddy. You've had a rough day.
Yeah.
When I eventually get a chance, I'm like, if I can speak alone to him, like under a whisper, I'm gonna be like, listen, I know what you're up to, and I want in.
He kind of raises an eyebrow and he's like, do you?
Yes, but I'm trying not to say it out loud for your discretion's sake.
Oh, yeah. Can I just bribe you?
Yes, you can. I'm glad you asked.
All right. He just slides you a small pouch with approximately 20 gold in it.
Nice. Okay, I accept. Wait, hold on. Can I tell exactly 20 gold, or hold on?
Just by the feel.
Like, you got a little more?
What? I just lost my ship.
All right, fair enough. I'll take the 20. And I slide X 10 gold when I get a chance.
Yep. Okay.
I wink at him. Pocket it.
Okay. Yeah, a wink and a nod in a pocket, and you guys finish unloading the cabbages and what? Presumably your stuff, and go into town center.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
There's precisely one place that's open at 1 a.m. And it's one big central inn where there appears to be aggressive gambling going on.
Always as it should be.
I mean, yeah, inn/hotel.
Yeah, inn/hotel. It's actually rather nice. It's well built up. It's 3 stories. It's right in the middle of town. It's got a well lit, you know, sign and lantern out front. It's got horse hitching posts, and it says "Travelers Welcome."
All right, that sounds good to me.
Okay. So you guys walk in there and roll some perceptions.
Okay.
I got nothing. Jason walks in?
Yes, he does.
Okay.
Jason walks into a bar.
Jeez! I am not rolling great on those. I rolled a 2 on
It's been
Jason.
a long day.
I rolled a 2 on Jason and a 1 on me.
Alright, X, you notice almost immediately, in the middle of this fucking enormous pot in the middle of the table, a shirtless man is carefully placing a small wooden box about 12 inches long, 6 inches wide, and 6 inches deep. He does so with half-lidded eyes and half a tear in his eye. He does not appear to be completely sober in like a really bad way.
Where did you say this was?
In the middle of the big gambling table in the middle of the room.
He's putting it into play.
Yeah.
Oh, I go sit at the table.
You what?
I go sit at the table.
You go sit at the table. Yep. Great big 6-inch long, 6-inch wide, 6-inch deep wooden box on top of probably 1,000 gold worth of
What?
loose change. Come to think of it, it's actually more like 4,000 if you count up all the gems which you didn't immediately. Actually, can I have a praise for the whole table full of stuff?
Yeah, I got you.
Y'all,
Damn it, damn
I
it.
don't know.
It's Danny doesn't do well at night.
There's something in excess of 12,000 gold worth of stuff on the table when you include the +1 dagger, the all of the various sort of rare gems, small fistfuls of like random shit. There's a map, and there's the really fucked up guy's shirt. And everyone is getting like really, really heated as like the final couple hands are coming up.
Is it a rolled up map?
It is a rolled up map, but you can tell that it's rolled, or that it's a map from like looking at the side.
I know, Jax. You should win that.
Eyes on the prize, Danny.
Yeah, the map. What are you talking about?
Do you have... Okay. I'll win you the map. I toss in my monocle of perception. Or lens of perception.
They look at it and they're like, whoa. Okay.
Guys, I wish I hadn't done that. Why did I do that? Okay.
Do you need backup? Am I supposed to throw something in?
I don't know.
I
X knows what to do. Alex doesn't.
As another gambler.
Yep.
I think I'll be here for
Man in disguise. Puss in Boots here. I, a traveling nobleman, would like to join your game.
Jason slinks up to the table. No, kidding. That's a joke. I just
He flies.
wanted to imagine it. Just let me
throw in
Roger, what do you offer to ante into this game?
4 tourmaline.
4 tourmaline's worth a total of
400 gold.
They just kind of like, eh. There's about 12 people at this table.
How about some Hydra hide?
I don't think that's gonna do it.
They're just kind of like eyeing you away, like, small table's over there, buddy.
How about a jade dagger?
Is
If you're not gonna put like at least 1,000 gold worth of stuff on the table, they don't fucking want to hear from you.
A small hand-carved jade idol.
X? Should I wager in?
You have an appraise on that?
Is this
Fine, Danny.
No,
Or just,
I never got it.
I don't know. Replace
Okay.
my wager so I don't have to give that up.
okay? Danny puts her journal on the table. Actually, well, okay.
No. Oh wait. I take back my tourmaline and I put Danny on the table.
No, I don't. Well, okay, hang on. I don't. No, hang on.
You probably have to roll C and B on that.
Do you try? Yeah, you can try. Oh no.
So I offer my concubine.
But for
1,000 gold for a woman.
Is
Well,
that
maybe
that
that in the tourmalines.
okay? Is that a fair wager? Did he?
Ownership of you?
I mean, you know,
I never implied ownership. I just implied a knight with.
you put me on the table.
They're implying like
Yeah.
white slavery.
Yeah.
Well, how much is that worth?
Fucking 600 gold, probably.
Priceless. necklace.
Only?
I feel like she's worth more than 600 gold. I have her. Danny, show off your assets.
I can. I do the Avatar spinny thing. Fascinate everyone.
With the tourmalines?
No, well, yes, with the tourmalines actually.
One of the bigger, gruffer fellows says, I'll take my share in that. and throws into matches. No. I just like her being on the table. Yeah, let's do this.
Oh my.
I don't actually know what we're playing.
I do try to get off the table. I will do that. Like, can I have a seat? Is this okay?
You can sit over here.
Table, I guess.
Yeah, you just stay right there on the edge of the table. Here, blow on these for good luck.
Danny, don't make the
Danny,
Hulk
do it.
of
Your
a
good
Danny,
luck
do
or
it.
my good luck?
I do it. I own it.
Don't make the Hulk of a man kill us.
Yeah, I own it.
Okay, here's how we're gonna do this. As soon as everyone's ready, highest of 12 rolls. Considering there's 12 of you in here, I'm going to roll 10 times. The 2 of you are going to roll also.
Okay.
Roll Profession Gambler to see if you roll. If you roll above a 20 on Profession Gambler, you get 2 rolls.
I don't have Profession Gambler.
Okay,
So you just roll.
just
D20.
roll D20 once then.
Ooh.
Just
Alright.
under.
So yeah, just /R 1d20.
Wow. You can stop
I'm
rolling,
so mad.
Aubrey.
All right. Aggressive Ted takes the pot.
Is that me?
Yes.
No.
Not yet, it's not.
Yeah, oh yeah, is that you? Right, yes. Yes, it does include you.
And my
definitely-
monocle.
And
Yeah.
Monocle.
Which it is written down on my thing as monocle, not lens.
Now, is
so-
that a real profession? I don't think that's real. Tanner.
No, it's sleight of hand. It's a completely different skill. It's not wisdom based at all. Yeah, is cab burglaring wisdom based?
Depends on the job.
Yeah, ask Axel.
So
Oh,
aggressive
wait, I
Ted
messed that up. It should be Dex based.
laughs heartily and scoops all the various things into a giant hefty sack, which he apparently had prepared off the end of the table.
Okay.
And then he grabs Danny by the waist and picks you up over one shoulder.
Okay.
Upstairs!
Hold on. I do believe we should check these dice to make sure they are not loaded.
I was
Loaded
literally rolling
dice?
perception.
I believe it's
Loaded
cheating.
dice! Everyone around the table. Loaded dice! You hear the light metal sound of a bunch of weapons being loosened in their sheath.
And I perfectly bluffed that, as you can see.
Yes. Perfect. Everyone's like, would aggressive Ted load dice? Maybe.
I don't know. Let's see them.
Okay, and so it's about half a second from there until the initiative tracker shows up.
Okay. Can we get a map so I can drive my characters in? Or is that not bueno?
Let's see here. Let's just.
Vigdis, we have a bar brawl for you.
Profession bar brawler.
And
Guys, if I lose my lens of perception, I'm honestly gonna be really sad.
I'm pretty
That's
sure
why
you
I
just
started
go
with
over
Please
the bar.
help me get it back.
That's
If
why I
lose my-
started the
I mean,
bar.
if I lose my dignity, that's not great either.
You know what, Danny? I don't care.
Actually, initiative tracking wise, this is going to be stupid. There's no one in this bar that you can't murder outright. So the question is really, much more of like
What
how
do you want to
much.
do, not how.
Yeah, like you can do anything you want to anyone in this bar physically, and there's nothing that can stop Jason from swallowing people whole.
Okay, so
The
I'm.
question is, do you want to feed Jason?
Jason, are you hungry?
So I'm going to grab Danny, like, in the middle of all of this while everyone's drawing their swords, and I'm just going to teleport her and I out.
Okay.
Oh my god, what
Danny,
happened?
Danny, I assume you're willing.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
So that's the first sign besides from aggressive Ted's point of view. Someone says loaded dice, and the minute he turns around, his right shoulder gets a lot lighter, and a small wave of 10 people come for him and the sack that he's holding.
Oh my god, we're all chaotic. We're all chaotic, regardless of what our alignments actually say.
One of the bigger guys immediately grabs the sack that he's holding, and it looks like aggressive Ted is gonna start stabbing.
Wait, don't we roll initiative?
Yeah, I don't know why no one else is on initiative.
I rolled initiative.
I don't know how to.
And where on this blank sheet is the bar fight going on?
Top left.
Where is the add something to initiative tracking button? I don't know where to add random shit to it. Long pause.
Where do you teleport us, Buffer?
Just outside the bar. All bars are trapezoidal, in case anyone forgot.
Yeah, I guess I should just throw some people on here. Let's see here. People icons. People icons. Lame. Stock. No. Positional. Humanoid. Yeah. There we go. Who was on his way out.
Now he's more literally on his way out.
Yeah.
Because we
Aggressive
shall be
Ted
in the
was
bar.
fairly sure he gambled for a human today.
Shouldn't we all be in the bar?
Danny and I are not.
Yeah, but the rest of us are.
And I guess Jason is too. He
Oh,
didn't.
and chumpy, shirtless, half closed eyes. In where can I get shirtless?
While they advance on said dude, I'm gonna hang back a little.
Yeah. So this guy, like, actually. Oh right, I have to add people to the init order. Add turn. Add turn.
Aren't you guys glad I started a bar fight?
Add turn.
Oh yeah, that's great.
Add turn. Add turn. Yeah, they're all basically zeros. Let's just do that. It's easy. And sort descending. So right, teleported out. Jason is now on scene.
Jason's been on scene.
Yeah. But it's also his turn.
Oh, shit, sorry. Jason's just gonna delay.
Alright.
Jason doesn't understand gambling. He just knows something's about to happen.
That's basically their starting positions. Okay, Jason, delay X.
All right, out of character, what exactly is our goal here? To get the sack from this guy?
Get the sack, and my thing was to get Danny out of there mostly.
My goal is
Well,
to
that is
stop all
successful.
inherently evil acts.
Such as gambling for humans.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. And you know, if X happens to get her monocle back, then you know.
Or
That's
you
a
know,
problem.
or you know, killing people over gambling. That
Well, you know, here's the thing. I did a buff check so good that you think that I'm telling the truth, but there's loaded dice. So,
I don't care. Those motivations are the same.
That was a wrong roll.
You do not think those were loaded dice, but you like the events.
Man, Aaron, this sure is a good bar you drew up for us. Thanks.
Ow. Aaron, this bar is amazing. You should be an artist. Thank you so much. I really like the decorations on the bar and the heart on the bar. But I would like to try to sleight of hand stealthily steal the sack from him while he's distracted by the other people attacking him.
Yeah. So this guy already has a hand on the sack.
Yeah, I'll just chop it off. The sack, not the hand.
Oh, the sack.
I was
Okay.
about to say, I went real wide-eyed for a second there. I'm like, holy shit!
You couldn't see it, but Aaron and I were both simultaneously widening our eyes.
Like, whoa.
Like, damn.
Okay, yeah, so you just play cut purse, which is 19 sleight of hand. Fucking, that'll get it slit, but it won't get it unnoticed. So what basically happens is, like, those two turn as the bag falls to the ground.
Dude, you dropped your bag.
Drop your pocket.
Fair. I think that's a good action, right? Roger.
okay, those two. Okay, which are those two dudes that are closest? Is it the? Okay, so the dude that had the bag is the purple dude, right?
Yep. And it's now on the ground between them.
Between X and the purple dude.
Yeah, it's like, let's see if I can do a thing here. Right there.
Okay.
Let's see if
So
I can make a
I'm gonna
token for it.
shoot this guy in the shoulder.
What?
In
Wow,
the
that escalated
shoulder.
quickly.
In the shoulder. Because I know it won't hurt him.
Let's see. What? No,
How many
getting shot
times?
hurts.
How many times have you been shot in the shoulder, Tanner?
He's been
Zero,
shot
but it
clear,
won't
you
kill him.
guys.
If it makes you feel better, I can do a heal check to figure out which is the best place to shoot someone to not
There
kill
you go.
them.
There's the bag. I know it looks a lot like a mite, but I promise you it's a bag. Okay, so let's see here. You rolled.
Okay, hold on. I'll do a heal check.
No, I mean that'll hit. Or do you want to use a crossbow non-lethally? I don't really know how to do that.
I was shooting him in the shoulder.
Yeah.
Wait, Ethan, are you not here?
I am. I'm just outside the bar.
You have to put your token here at least.
I don't got shit to do.
You can have shit to do.
I mean, yeah, I was
You
thinking
decide
about
your
something
own level of involvement.
Nice.
Fight Club reference points.
Thank you.
And I'm still in disguise.
I thought about summoning my giant woman, but I don't think this situation calls for a giant woman.
Can you at least sing us a song? of
Every
victory?
situation calls for a giant woman.
I summon a giant woman. No.
Okay, Roger, that hits and does 6 damage. And the guy, which one are you shooting at? The
bottom one.
winner or the guy trying to take the bag?
The guy trying to take the bag.
All right. He goes down with an arrow in the shoulder. And just,
He's still
And,
alive, right?
whatever's on with him, he's just kind of like noping out.
Okay, so he's just kind of lying on the ground.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he's like holding himself up on the wall, but he appears to be disinterested in what's going on.
Sounds good. That got
As
my
he
point
works
across.
on holding the arrow and, righting himself. Jason again? No? Still waiting?
Yeah, Jason's actually going to not charge because you can't charge through a crowd. Where's Verater specific? Oh, right there. Okay, cool. Jason's going to grapple Verater.
Yeah. CMB
Yeah.
against his relatively weak CMD.
I rolled a 4.
My CMD is
yeah.
21.
Yeah, that he just just tentacles him straight to the ground.
Pincers, actually, yeah.
Injured. Yeah.
And I can't do a reflex save on that.
Your reflex was your
Nope,
CMD.
was your CMD. It's built in. Alright, Vigdis.
All right. Okay. I've been at the bar having drinks. Just chilling.
Just like, we'll see how this goes.
But seeing the shenanigans that's now taking place over
Okay, seeing
there,
as how the bartender has left.
I sigh mightily, and then I wade over to, as Boker put it, was the stop the evil acts? No, it wasn't something that obvious. Anyway, I'm gonna break up the fight. How I can get over there this turn, right? These are what, 5-foot squares?
Yeah.
Cool. I'm gonna hop over here, and I'm gonna bop the first dude in the head with my battle axe.
Mm-hmm.
The blunt end.
Yeah.
You mean like the side of it?
Roll. Okay, well, before on the first swing, this rando fucking drops. Which means you have a second swing,
Which
drops the guy next to him.
Yep.
Just like you kill.
Yes, that is absolutely what Vigdis is doing before she goes over to break it up. This shit again.
And then she just goes in just swinging heavy metal and people just start dropping. So these two guys, just one swing and one swing, down and down. And... Yep, down and down. Which causes... Well, we'll let Bofer go first.
Guards! I think there's something bad happening in there. They're like gambling and slave trading. Help!
So you're used to doing this in Magnamar. What freaks you out when you shout at 1 a.m. in a small village is that you really hear your voice. And then what happens next is also not something that happens in Magnamar. A whole bunch of doors creak a little bit. No guards answer, but a whole bunch of burly young lumberjacks holding hatchets and saws and rope and torches all come out of their various abodes, rippling with lean muscle, looking really pissed, and they're like, what the fuck is happening in my town?
Oh, God. What did
and
you
a
do?
small swarm of young men begins approaching the bar. You don't see anyone who you would classify as a guard.
Right.
Just pissed off, sleepy, you know,
Right.
lean young men.
So essentially, what he's saying is Aaron just dumped gasoline on this fire.
Alright, yeah.
I'm okay with this.
We're about to have ourselves a town hall, is what's about to happen.
Yeah.
So essentially, there's going to be gasoline on this fire.
That guy is. This guy has seen enough and runs this way. Past Vigdis, who could attack opportunity him if she wanted.
Sure, yeah, you know what? Why not? Just take a swing at him, whatever.
Non-lethally, I hope.
Bonk, bonk, and he goes down too.
I'm assuming you mean non-lethally.
Yes, everything I do in this bar is non-lethal.
There's a funny moment. Sorry, there's a funny moment in Adventure Zone where he's like, it's like a stereotypical. Oh, we got caught. We have to, quiet these people. And the one guy's like, I cleft him in twain. And then the DM's like, he's dead. And then the guy was like, I mean, non-lethally.
Nice.
Yeah. Carry on.
So back to the bar fight.
Okay, so the winner turns around in time to see 4 of the people who were just across the table from him on the ground, and Vigdis, who he previously did not notice holding a battle axe, does the arithmetic, which involves 3 people within 5 feet of Vigdis on the ground, and says, fuck it, and heads for this door. X, you are close enough. You may attack opportunity him if you wish.
See, this is why I put 2 doors in the bar. I
Yep.
figured you'd want to do that.
Yep.
Can I just like?
What bar doesn't have
Rip
2
him?
doors?
I know, exactly. And that's why I did it.
Booby traps, that's what.
It's a good design choice. You're welcome.
Yes, thank you.
Is there a door behind the bar as well? Or
Presumably to the
You can
kitchen.
attack opportunity, like, tackle him. You can attack
Yeah.
opportunity, like...
Isn't that like a CMB or something? Like a trip?
Yep,
A
CMB.
combat mover?
The trip,
maneuver?
yeah. Yeah, you want to trip him?
Yeah.
Roll
What do I
CMB.
roll to do that?
CMB. And I think trip is at +4.
Is it 16 tripping?
No, I actually think he makes that, but he scowls at you as he goes. I don't have like a stat block for this guy in front of me, but he does leave the bag right there. And the other guy who had a handle on it is holding himself up, mostly consciously in the corner with an arrow sticking out of his arm.
So, can I do something?
Oh yeah,
you were not a
got
turn
you got to
tracker.
go when Beaufort did.
Okay.
So rewind to when I was yelling for the guards.
Okay. Yeah, no, I want to do after I see the burly lumberman come out. And I think I'll be
He's
like,
not coming out that side. You don't see him.
What?
Oh, you
Yeah.
mean the other
How-
guy who's running?
yeah, you said, Albert said a whole bunch of lumbermen came out with hatchets out of their house.
Oh,
and
out of their
started
houses.
Coming
Okay.
towards the bar.
Okay.
I think I want to nudge you and be like, should we like tell our party to, get out of there and look really innocent real quick?
I just kind of shrug. The law will play in our favor. We're pretty young women. Minus that cat. I mean, who knows what he's
And
doing
then
in
not
there.
so pretty old woman.
Okay.
Do I hear them coming?
You sense something's going on, which you mostly sense that there's a lot more motion than is happening in the bar. But mostly the motion you sense is what the guy right here in front of you is doing as he takes half a step toward the bag, kneels at the bag, pulls out your monocle, hands it to you, pulls out, a couple of things and stuffed them in his pocket.
Were
and then-
any of those things the box or the map?
No.
Okay.
It looks like they were large gems.
I
It's like
motion
he's
it-
grabbing his and handing you yours and trying to make his way past you.
Yeah, I motion him to just go, run.
All right, yeah, he heads over to the exit too. This guy flips up here and over the bar and hides down behind it. And who else do we have here? This guy is out. And this guy is out. Okay, yeah, we're out of random guys. Everyone who's still here and not cowering behind the bar and hasn't made their way to the exit, it's back to X's turn.
I would like to scoop up the map and the boat box and skedaddle.
Can you pick up my stuff too?
And what did you drop?
The tourmaline.
400 gold.
Yeah,
worth
I
of
pick up.
tourmaline.
I pick up the tourmalines. And did you say the jade dagger?
Jade idol.
No, because instead I switched that for Danny.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah, his stuff too.
Alright, well, there's another bar fight.
Yeah, do you scoop up what's yours?
Just for you.
Add a little notch to my belt.
Yeah. Say, yeah, that's your turn. And Barater, you're grappled. You can ungrapple if you
How do
roll
I
well.
grapple?
CMD against Jason CMD.
Oh, okay,
He gets a +4.
that's gay.
That's how it works when someone's already got you in a chokehold.
What?
Spoilers, you don't make it up. Pretty much. If I were a betting man.
If you were a betting man, you'd
Holy
probably end up killing
CMD.
you.
Oh, shit. Well, actually, Tanner,
Jason CMD at 20?
23.
20. Well, Jason
Oh,
gets a +4.
right,
he's already got it.
because he's already grappled. Never mind.
So yeah, you find Jason is just further slithering on top of you.
Yeah, and
Jason.
Jason's turn, he makes a very concerted effort to squeeze very hard, like, what the fuck were you doing?
You dumb shit! I have healing potions. I can heal him. You dumb fuck.
No, Jason didn't say that. He's just squeezing you really hard.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying.
Jason can choose to do damage if he
Yes.
wishes. At this point.
But
He's not.
I'm saying.
Because
He's
he's
just
not healing potions.
Squeezing the bejesus out of this fucker.
Okay.
I tell him I didn't plan on killing anyone. You dumb shit.
Joke's on you.
You know,
Jason.
sometimes
Most
things just
commoners.
happen.
Yeah, you did the
Yeah.
thing, and then you did the thing, and Big Dash.
We're out of people, right?
Yeah, we're out of people.
I'm gonna stretch, yawn, and head out for the night.
Which I
Actually, no, I take it back. I'm going to walk up here to the bar. Wait, walk up here to the bar, grab the bottle of whiskey I was enjoying, and then walk out of the bar.
Nice.
All right. You walk out of the bar holding a bottle of whiskey and a battle axe over one shoulder.
Fresh notch on my belt.
Into the cool night air, just kind of stretching.
Ah, that was a night well spent. All right, time to hit the hay.
And Beaufort-Danny. Any final
Fall-
actions before the rest of the town arrives?
I'm just going to take
Hold
my...
on. I'm gonna pop back in and say, "Yo, wait, we should search the skies for portable boats."
I thought. Yeah.
Nah.
And by we, I mean you.
But
And I
Bofer's
walk
gonna
back
take
out.
his full turn channeling senses with Jason to figure out exactly what happens.
I'm gonna follow the chick with
Yep.
the axe.
Beaufort catches up. And what are you doing, sorry, Danny?
Following Vigdis.
She's like, I'm just gonna hide behind this giant slab of meat.
Yeah.
Okay, so pretty quickly, a gaggle of torch holding, chain dragging,
I
young
wanted to
men show
leave.
up at the bar and they're like, "Why are we awake at 2 in the morning?"
Well,
Barfight.
it looks
How do
like
they know what time it is?
it looks like the cat in there tried to gamble for humans in slavery, and also shot someone in the shoulder with a crossbow. Short bow. Everyone else seemed to just be gambling, which I don't think is like a big crime around here. I don't know what your guys' customs are, but I know shooting someone is definitely not great, and I hope you guys aren't privy to slavery.
Tell you what, there's 2 things we don't like in this town: drunk ass show auntie and foreigners.
What race are they? Just for my sake.
Oh, they're like Varisians.
Rosians. Okay. Do they scowl at Chilaxian like me?
They just kind of brush it under the table.
Yep.
They're like, eh.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
you're
Mostly
foreign.
they're scowling at you because you're foreign.
Yeah.
Okay. Newcomers.
Newcomers, that's it, not foreigners. Newcomers.
Yeah.
And they push back and they don't go anywhere as like the crowd kind of surrounds you guys.
Yeah. No one in the bar.
The 3 leaders push into the bar,
Mhm.
have a look around, see the short bow wound, see the cat grappled by the monster, see the 4 unconscious people,
Sure.
3 unconscious people on the 4th. And they're like, "Is that it? Is that everyone?"
No,
The guy behind the bar pops up and says, yeah. Everyone's here. Yeah, this is it. That's the pot right there. And he points at the bag.
and the bleeding guy in the corner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
These newcomers showed up and started causing trouble. Some of them tried to gamble for humans. That man right there offered a human.
That cat over there.
I don't know if you guys heard this, but I'm in a disguise. I don't know what you guys are talking about.
It was aggressive 10 that won, but he probably used loaded dice. The
All right.
brawler.
Here.
Oh.
I'm gonna smooth like nah. It was consensual human slavery or something like that. But
Indentured servitude.
I'll Diplo to vouch for him.
Indentured servitude.
Okay. So the lead brawler looks real confused about that and is like, what?
You're not.
Look, lady, you're not from around here. That's not how we do things. Respect yourself, okay?
Okay.
Go find yourself, a place in the world, like
Mhm.
cutting trees,
Sure.
You don't belong to anyone.
Yeah. Except the trees. Druid time. Well, golly, mister, thank you. And then I walk away like, oh my god, that guy.
Then they walk over to Verater, and they look. They don't approach too close to Jason.
As soon as they get close enough to Jason, Jason disappears.
Okay. Poof. Which leaves Verater on the floor, and they're like, "Did you try to sell a woman?"
Hold on.
That pretty nice thing out there. Did you offer her for a gamble?
I wouldn't call it offering. They simply misinterpreted my statements and thought that I offered her, but I was really offering her clothing.
Jim, you were there, right? Jim pops up from behind the bar again. Yeah.
And in the confusion, I
put her on
sprint
the
out.
table. Look, buddy. Fuck. Where are you from?
Tanner said he ran away.
Yeah, while they were
Yeah, they're not going to allow that. They just, like, not only are they physically blocking you and in a position to take
Wait,
attacks
where are they?
Like, if you stand up, one of them's going to kick your legs out from under you as attack opportunity.
Even when they're not paying attention to me.
They're all paying attention to you.
They don't even look at Lester behind the bar.
What about the guy bleeding in the corner? Is no one concerned about him? I'm concerned about him.
He's actually still standing upright.
Yeah, that's old Bleedy Steve. Yeah, sometimes.
Now, guys,
they're looking at you on the ground.
If you would be so kind, I would like to heal the man down there that the giant fish monster stopped me from healing.
Oh, you're gonna heal him? Yeah, you're gonna do it. That's fine. You got a potion on you?
Yep, I do. Hold on, let me find it.
And you've written your pack or belt or whatever?
Yeah.
Then you hand it up to the guy?
I was just gonna walk over and...
No, he won't let you stand.
Pour it on. Okay, then, yeah.
I don't think you pour a potion on.
I don't know what you do with a potion.
He looks at it for a second, turns it sideways in the torchlight, hands it to the guy next to him, who walks over and, hands it to the guy who's leaning against the wall. He looks at him and, kind of squeezes his eyes a little bit as he pulls the arrow out and then hands the guy the potion. And, sure as shooting, he heals right back up.
Yeah, right there's how much he heals. Oh, that's beautiful. +2, so he heals 4.
Says gonna need another one. You got another potion?
Can do.
Alright, you fork over another potion. Same thing happens again. You roll again. /R2d4.
+2.
+2. Alright, now he's back to full. He says, alright, you're pretty good, but hey, miss, can you come in here real quick?
Yes.
Yeah.
I go in.
Is this the guy who tried to sell you? Tried to gamble you, I guess?
Yeah, I wouldn't call it gambling. It was a little more consensual than that.
Well, mister, I think you owe her an apology.
Hey, Danny, remember it was your clothes we discussed gambling?
Well, you made all these men here think something real bad, and making men think something real bad about a wonderful lady is really awful. So you owe her an apology.
Danny, I'm
X
sorry.
isn't even there, but you just hear, I wouldn't call her wonderful.
It echoes
Just on the breeze. Danny, I will buy you a steak at the next town, or this town, whichever one has steak.
Okay, sounds good. As long as there's no carrots with it.
Yeah, now tell her to take care of herself and that she's valuable.
Take care of yourself. You are valuable, and a wonderful woman. Yes,
There
I
we
can't
go.
talk.
I think I'm
now
not.
come over here and apologize to Jake.
Hold on.
I think Danny might be a little bit upset about.
I'm sorry,
situation,
Jake, and I pat him on the head.
Oh,
Now pay him for his pain.
he did in health potions.
That heals him.
It does heal him. That's the
He
point.
doesn't. He still felt pain.
And money doesn't.
Reparations.
The
Not like I
guy looking
enslaved
much
him.
better is like notably angry, but he realizes he's not in a good bargaining position, and so he's looking at you like, just fucking apologize.
Here's a tourmaline.
Ooh, that's 100 gold.
Isn't that
That's so much money.
okay? He accepts the tourmaline and goes kind of wide-eyed, like, oh, okay. Is that?
Actually,
Is
I
that
think
okay?
I think X has the tourmalines. He can't do that.
Yeah, I still have them.
X, where are you?
Oh my god. Okay, I
Alright,
flip him
how much gold do you hand him?
Oh my gosh, I flip him a plat. Danny flips him a plat, and then I grab Tanner. I'm like, all right, we're gonna go. Thank you guys.
Yeah, cool. At which point they go check out the bag and they're like, all right, who had how much on the table? I declare this all null and void. It was a bad gamble. At which point they're like, one of the passed out guys comes back around and is getting his share. He's still really fucked up. Yeah. And rather incoherent, and you pretty sure he loses some chunk of money because everyone kind of overstates how much they had on the table because there's not really anything left in the bag when it gets to him.
Sure. Are Tanner and I good to go? Like, can we walk
Yeah,
out?
they're not going to accost you.
Okay, we walk out.
Okay, I thank Danny.
Yeah.
I'll pay her in a plat.
No problem. Don't bet me again, or if you do, I'm worth a lot more than 400 gold. God damn it.
How about 400
He's
plat?
fucking flawless.
Yeah.
I'm
Well,
sorry.
that's
I'm sorry. I saw that X put down her thing. I thought it would be a good idea to at least increase the chances that
Sure. Okay. Anyway, is anyone still in the bar?
I don't think so.
No, the bar is
Nope,
now
I think we
completely
all fucked
empty, and one of the brawlers takes the opportunity to close the back doors, blow out the light,
Yeah.
and walk to the front door and close the front door.
Okay. Hey guys, that was the only inn in town, I think. So we kind of blew that one, right?
That's why we sleep under the stars.
Yeah, that's why we bring our own bedrolls.
Who needs a
But hey,
bedroll?
guys, I think I found something that we can use as our own inn.
Is it the inn we just left?
Sure.
What did you find?
Doctor,
'Cause I'll
that's the
confirm
one.
that.
She thinks the box is the boat.
She's correct.
Wait, hang on. It's a command word, though, right? It's a command
I tossed
word.
Baratra his tourmalines, and I tossed Danny the maps.
Okay.
Wait,
Sweet.
Oh, thank you.
What did we decide the name of the boat was? It's Will and the Scrawny Raccoon?
That or a dozen scorpions or something like that.
Why not Will and or
No,
Nat?
no, nothing but scorpions was the other one.
Nothing but
I'm
scorpions.
firmly in favor of
Nothing
Will
but
and the
scorpions.
Scrawny Raccoon.
Okay, yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Oh wait. Speaking of raccoons,
What do you mean by that?
hold on. I'm putting it in response to voice
guys,
chat.
you know what we should do?
What?
We should set up the boat. Oh, fuck!
What?
We need to know what the command word is.
Yeah, we do need to know what the command word is.
It's probably raccoons.
Yeah.
Interestingly, you can discern the command word with a proper spellcraft check, I believe.
I got
Alright,
it.
boyos,
I got it.
it's
I
your
got it.
time.
Let me wrap up my hands.
Oh, but
What? Don't you have something for this, Buffer?
I'm gonna just take 20 on it.
and respond to voice
I
chat
don't
with
think
something
you can
related
take 20
to
on
the.
that. And you, damn X.
Does my 22 spellcraft check tell us?
Yes, it does.
Nice.
What do you mean you can't
Da-
take?
da- Danny sits down to like poke and prod at it, and X takes just a glance at it, and it's like it's kumquat or something.
And he's like, let me check the reference manual. And he's like,
Nuptuck.
Nuptuck. Oh, it's always a Nuptuck.
Hey, did you say
God,
it?
don't you even know this, Danny?
Hey, did you say it out loud?
No.
Okay, that's good. Okay. So, how do you let us know?
Like, hey guys, I think I know what it is. Let's go to that abandoned clearing over there in the woods.
Let's
I'll
just
let
go
you
to
know.
the river.
You just know what it is?
Yeah.
Is that a?
Yeah.
Are you
Danny, I'm a genius. Danny, I'm a genius.
She's psychic or something. I don't know.
Okay,
I'm cooler than you.
sure.
What do you fuckers has to be?
Okay. I guess we go to the shore of Wardle.
Yes, yes,
Yes.
yes.
So I say Nuktuk is for the big boat and Kumquat is for the little boat.
Did Nuptuck.
And suddenly it unfolds into a 24-foot long, 8-foot wide, 6-foot deep boat.
That's large. Does it have a mast?
2 levels.
I climb up to the tallest point.
Yes.
Actually, the first command word only makes it 10 feet long, 4 feet wide, and 2 feet deep.
Yes, no
That's
focus for the
kumquat.
big boat.
Oh, it is?
Kumquat-
Oh, okay.
kumquat's the
Oh,
small
okay. I
word.
thought the kumquat was for the
Yeah, kumquats are cute and little.
Well, yes, but I thought kumquat was the rowboat that came along with it.
Oh, yeah, there's actually 3 code words.
Oh shit.
The last one
That's
is
so
code
many.
word.
Oh no, the 3rd word causes it to recollapse. Where's the rowboat?
It says it has a rowboat. I thought it did.
I think it can turn into a rowboat.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I didn't know of any.
Okay, fine. It's Will when it's big, and it's the scrawny raccoon when it's little.
Yes, that's what I thought we were doing in the first place.
Right. In its larger form, it has a deck, single rowing seats, and 5 sets of oars, a rudder, an anchor, a deck cabin, and a mast.
Nice.
I try to remember which guy specifically brought the map and box to the table, and when I see him tomorrow, I'm going to ask him if he's okay.
But no, we're not staying here, guys. We're leaving.
Okay.
It's like
With the
one.
shit that just went down, I don't think it behooves us to stay around for people to piece together what just happened.
Well,
like-
no one has any hooves, and we told them the truth.
It's like 2 a.m. Bigness.
Well,
So late.
if I can figure out,
It's fine. I got
No.
this.
It's prime running around weather.
I mean, if you sail downriver through the night, you can be back at, the hunting lodge, maybe Magnumar, just after dawn.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Okay. How about we end this session with us just boarding the boat?
Yeah, good
Yes.
call.
I'll get up.
And
And cut.
And scene.
Nice.
end song.
Tanner, it's important to me you know that laws have consequences.
It's important to me that you know that you can break laws as long as there's no police around.
And I don't think Beaufort cares about you breaking laws.
Speaking of laws and breaking them when policemen around, I am 90% sure that I evaded getting a really bad speeding ticket today.
Oh.
I was absolutely going 90 down the highway because I had just gotten out from behind like a line of slow cars and I was just like pissed about it. And there's this white car on the side of the road, and it's not until I'm like right next to it that I see the police officer, the door open, he's just sort of lounging at the side with his speed gun, and I'm like, motherfucker, because I'm going 90 and there's no time to slow down.
Here's the thing. That's
no,
what you
no,
just
wait.
keep
Let
driving.
me finish the story. So, there's like 6 semi-trucks ahead of me in various positions. So I go ahead of the first one, and it's right, the exit where my parents' house is? There's the one exit right before that. I get over in front of the first semi-truck just after I see the lights come on behind me. I pull off the exit, I turn right, and I turn right again onto a back road.
You fucking rebel.
Jesus, Haley. What
I
Yeah.
drove, like,
Oh
a
my
mile down the
God.
road and then like pulled off to the side, and I'm like, oh shit, and I'm like, did he follow me? Did he see where I went? I don't think he saw where I went.
Oh my god.
And that pulling over right there, you could, if he would have followed you, you could have been like, "Oh, sorry, officer, I was pulling off over here, so you wouldn't get hit by a car."
Holy shit.
Oh my god, Aaron, are you still
I
recording
have-
this?
Yeah, I am.
I am so fucking lucky. I am, because I was going 90 in a 65 zone.
Yeah.
Like, flat out 90 in my beat ass Subaru. Like, that's. I think that might be fast enough to get a license suspension.
At least,
Yeah.
I think you lose your license.
I was doing like 85 in a 65 on my way down to Philly, and it was like Easter, I think, like exactly, and there was exactly that situation for me, and I like braked as soon as I saw him, which was like approximately 1,000 feet away from him, and and he didn't actually start going after me at all. I was just doing 50 by the time I actually got to him.
Yeah, no, that would have been good.
Even though
That
he was
would've been-
pointing it directly at me when I started breaking, so I don't maybe he was just
Do you know
feeling
what I do?
lazy.
Sometimes I think police officers, if they see you make that effort, like, okay, you're
Yeah.
clearly an attentive driver,
Yeah.
I'm gonna wait till someone speeds by me at 90 like some sort of dumb bitch.
Yeah.
You guys know how I never
Not
get
to
a
call
ticket?
myself out or anything.
You guys know how I never get a ticket?
Huh.
I wear my uniform.
Yeah, that'll help. I don't have that option though.
Okay, I'm gonna stop the stream now.